Podcast.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to Podcastination, a podcast
I forgot my line. I forgot to switch the tab
and talk
I
about lots of stuff.
Welcome
And
to
you give us a
Podcastination,
pity
a
listen.
podcast where we
I'm your host,
procrastinate
Eugene.
productively and talk
And
about
I'm
lots
your
of stuff.
co-host, Jessica.
And you give us a pity listen.
And
I'm your
we're
host,
back
Eugene.
after a month
And I'm your co-host,
because
And in this
well,
episode, we're going to be talking
because of
about
several reasons,
personality
because,
tests
like,
and
we had
some
school
of the
exams
results from our own
in
personality
the
tests.
beginning of March,
Specifically
And
MBTI
then-
and Enneagram.
And then-
other personal stuff.
Those tests,
and then
because they're
during the term break,
particularly
we kind of
popular.
not during, but
And we're
before
also
the term
gonna
break, we
talk
kind of
about
forgot about
the
it.
pros and cons
The
of
podcast.
personality tests.
And then during
are
the
they
term break, we
accurate?
planned it a bit. And then
So how was
here
your
we are
day
now.
today, Jessica?
It's the last day of our term break.
Today was
And
an ordinary
We're recording
day.
an episode. Yay!
Online classes again.
Yay! Okay.
And that's it.
So how was your
finished
day,
my
Jessica? What
school
did you
at
do today, this
3
week,
p.m.
yesterday?
And then I did the Enneagram and research
this
on the
week,
personality
during the term break, I
types
barely
and stuff,
did
and
anything.
then
Probably just
for
read
preparing for this
the-
episode,
what's it
and
called?
then we're recording
the
now,
one
and
that
it's
the one
the
that
around
our
4
English
p.m.
teacher
already.
asked us to read
Mhm.
What about you?
for
How
term
was your
4.
day?
I mean term 3 break.
My day was fine. It was
And
very
do
cold in the
nothing.
morning
I
because it was
know.
raining,
Just
and I
free
thought it was
my
going to rain
brain
the whole
from
day,
stress.
but it didn't.
But then I feel
now
like
it's sunny.
the stress
kind of
of
hot.
going
Um,
having to go to
and I did
Google
my
Meet tomorrow for school
MBTI and
is
Enneagram
already
tests
coming
yesterday.
back. And
Something interesting.
other
from this
than that,
week.
I just
Or I guess
stay at
last week.
home. But then
Because
yesterday,
it's a Monday.
do you want
I
to
watched
explain yesterday?
Encanto.
Okay.
Finally.
So yesterday
It's
there was
good.
a friend's birthday party.
It didn't make me cry
Then
though.
we had-
because
we-
I was
we went.
expecting to cry because people were
It
like,
was a surprise
"Oh, it's so
birthday party. It was
sad,"
really
and I cried
fun.
watching it, and
Some
then
of
they
our
were like,
previous guests
there are many
were
parts that
there.
were really sad, but then I don't know why I
and
didn't
then
cry. I got really sad. in
Last
one
week
part,
we went
but
ice skating together.
overall, it's a pretty good movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
We
our
went
first
ice
two
skating.
guests and
Yeah,
another
I
person.
haven't watched that yet,
and
and
then-
I haven't given a particular interest.
I
towards
also
it.
didn't really do much.
But is there anything
except
else
like
that you wanna
those days
tell
when I
us
went out,
about,
and then the rest
what
I just
we watched
read
this week,
and
Eugene?
watch Netflix.
Oh yeah, we
Um,
watched.
I'm
No, we
watching
should save it for the
Bridgerton
next
season
episode.
2 now.
Like, whoa.
It's better than season 1, a lot better.
Okay,
But
fine.
also,
Okay.
what was I gonna say?
All right,
I
what's your
forgot-
MBTI,
okay.
Jessica?
Oh, last week we finished All of
Why
Us
don't
Are
you start
Dead,
first? I'm scared.
which
I
is what
don't
we're
know
going to
to
talk
say.
about
You
today. We're going to
look
give
I also
a little
we're kind of
review,
underprepared, but
maybe a
it's okay.
short summary,
So I
and then
took
we're going to
my
give
I
our
took the
thoughts,
MBTI
share our
test.
thoughts. So
for the
obviously
first
there
time.
will
I
be
think it was in
spoilers,
school
spoiler
actually.
alert.
At our PPS class,
Okay,
and
do you want to
I got
dive right in?
ESTJ.
PPS. What does
I
that
forgot
Do you
which
have
one
anything
it
else
was.
to say?
No, I don't
Oh
have
yeah,
any.
PPS.
Okay, let's
Personal,
dive in.
professional
So
skills.
basically, all of us
Yeah,
are
okay,
dead.
hold on.
Are
ESTJ is
I
the
thought it was
executive.
people who
PSHC or something.
become
Turn to zombies.
zombies.
ESHCE was
Okay.
a big
Wow,
part of it.
amazing. It's a Korean
some kind of
Netflix
PSHCE
show
to
about
PSHCE,
this group of high
wonder
schoolers
which one's the
mainly, right?
correct one.
And
Yeah.
basically there was
basically,
the first
it's
girl
a class that I don't
who
know
like
what class it's
became a zombie. Not the first girl,
It's
but
like
the first girl in the school.
basically professional personal
yeah,
skills.
basically
the one who
got
started the infection and stuff.
the
We
one who
discussed
the
mental
one who started
health
the spread.
and
But
like
how it was
time
created was
management and all
by
that
this
student-y
science
stuff,
teacher whose
not that
kid
Matt
was
mental
at the
health was
school
only a
as
student
well,
thing,
and
but
he's like
anyways.
younger kid,
Basically,
what is an
finding out
MBTI
about
teenager,
yourself and
and
stuff.
then basically he wanted to make
Huh?
this virus, or like not a virus, but
I
like
think
something
it's,
to make
like,
his kids stronger so that he can fight the
psychology
bullies, because
related, but
he always
for
gets
younger.
bullied.
Younger grade.
But then it went wrong, and he became like a zombie.
First time we
Yeah,
did,
kind of.
either it was grade
There was this girl
8
who went
or
to the
grade
science
9,
lab,
I
and then she
think.
got bitten by the rat, or like not the rat, the hamster.
Hamster.
Yeah, and then she became a zombie.
Okay, anyways.
And then at first the
The
teacher
MBTI
found out, and
test
then he was
is
trying to
a
like conceal
personality
it.
test
but
by
from
the
like someone
Myers-Briggs
she managed to
type
escape,
indicator.
right? And then she
That is what the
went to her
test is
class,
called.
and then
And
people were like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" But then she
basically
was like,
it's,
clearly a zombie already.
popular for
And then they brought her to the nurse.
understanding one's
then-
personality. And
I don't know what
basically
happened. I
there's
forgot.
extrovert or introvert.
Yeah, they brought her to the nurse.
What was
and
the
then
other one?
They called like the ambulance or
Sensing
something,
or
and she was sent to the
intuition,
hospital.
thinking or
where she
feeling,
just, like,
and judging
by
or
other people
perceiving.
during her like
So,
CT scan or
there
something.
are 16 types in total
But
with all the
then,
combinations like
the
ESTJ, INFP,
nurse
blah,
was
blah, blah.
bit, right? Which is
And
the
each
funny
of them
part
have their
where
own
she just
like
bumped to the wall.
qualities
And
and
the students
strengths
are
and
just
weaknesses.
Yeah. And then that
Okay, before we
began
get into the
spread.
pros and cons, I'll just
And
go
there's
through
like
mine
a
a little
group of
bit.
students where
So
they
last time I
they're
took the
the
test, the first time
uninfected
actually,
ones,
the only
and they
other
work
time I
to
think,
like hide
I got
themselves and try
ESTJ,
to escape.
and that is the executive.
like
I
that.
don't really know what that means anymore.
Yeah, so the main characters
But
are
yesterday I
Onjo,
took
which
the
is
test
the
and
main
I
girl,
got ENTJ, so I didn't
Chongsun,
change
the
much,
main
I
guy,
guess.
and then there's
just
Namra,
from
the
sensing to intuition,
class president,
and
but she
ENTJ
doesn't
is
like to
the
be called that,
commander.
or like doesn't
And okay,
feel like
so
she's qualified because she was never treated as class president
a
before.
commander is
like,
someone
this
with the
zombie thing
Also, it's
extroverted, intuitive,
because she's like
thinking
the
and judging
rich
personality
kid
traits.
Yeah.
that
They are decisive people who
she
love
basically her
momentum and
mother bought that
accomplishment.
position
They
for
gather
her.
information to construct their creative visions,
Because her mother's
but
like
rarely
a
hesitate
she's
for
the what?
long.
She's like
before
related with
acting on them.
Politician.
Politician. Yeah,
I feel like I'm
and
not
then they're
super
and then
extremely
when like there was the
ENTJ
zombie apocalypse
because,
and they didn't know what to do, they were like
yesterday,
asking her, and
like
she was
it shows
like,
the
"But I was never
personation
your
and
president
stuff, right?
before this."
Of
Well,
your
sorry.
of like what you
And
got.
then there's the Sukyok
And mine
guy,
was
who's the tall one
all
with
of
the
them were
blazer,
close to like 50%
and then Guinam,
for each,
the-
like for
the
each category. So it's
The guy with
can't-
one eye.
oh yeah, I can't find any
Commanders
words
are natural born
to
leaders.
describe
Basically,
People
the
with
zom-
personality type embody the gifts
guy
of
that
charisma and confidence,
was like a
and
major
project
bully
authority
towards
in a
other
way
people
that draws
and like
crowds together
assaulters.
behind a common goal.
And
This sounds so
he
dramatic.
was-
However, commanders are also
I don't know.
characterized by
Before
an
he
often
became a
ruthless
zombie, he
level of
murdered the
rationality, using
dean,
their drive,
the
determination,
principal or
and sharp
something.
minds to
Was it
And then
before? I
he-
think it was
whatever
after.
they've set for
No,
themselves.
it was before.
Perhaps it is
Basically, they were
best
running.
that they make up only
He was running
3%
from the
of the
zombie, and then he
population, lest
opened
they
and go to
overwhelm
the
the more timid and
principal's room.
sensitive personality types
And then the
that make up
principal was
much
like, "You go
more
into the car,
of the
so
much of
we
the rest
can
of the
run
world."
away." But then he
But we
assumes
have
that the
commanders to
principal is
thank for
trying
many of the
to.
businesses and
The
institutions
principal is
we
being
take
greedy
for
and
granted every
trying
day.
to like
So
make him go
basically,
there, like test it out,
like
to go to the car first when
Yeah, please
intense
give
when the
us
principal is
business
the adult
person.
and should be the one who's trying to
intense
help them
business
escape,
person
not the other way around. And that's why
who does whatever
he
they can
takes
to
the knife and
achieve
then just like
the goal.
slits his throat or something. And Chong
I don't know if
San,
I'm
the
right. Okay.
main guy,
I guess
like
so.
filmed
I mean,
the whole thing on her phone, and
I try with school
that just
stuff,
starts a grudge,
but
and they start
yeah.
running to kill each other.
yeah.
But he ends up getting bitten,
My MBTI
and then he
is
become like the king of the zombies or
ISFP,
something.
and the
He became
combination
like a
is
half
completely opposite
Hamby.
zombie genes,
Hanji, yeah.
and it's
It's like a mutation
the
of the
adventure.
virus.
So this is
And
based on
then-
where
16
he
personalities
acts
websites.
as a zombie. He does. He has the characteristics of a zombie, but then
His brain
just
still
like
works.
yeah,
An
and the other
adventurer,
zombies are just like,
ISFP, is a person with the
whatever. You're
introverted,
just the same as
observant
me.
feeling and perspective.
So they don't
personality
attack
traits.
Yeah.
They tend to have open minds, approaching
And then
life,
there's
new
some other
experiences, and people
characters,
with grounded
but-
warmth.
Yeah, talk about it
Their
later.
ability
And
to
so
stay
basically,
in
like
the
half of
moment
the series,
helps them
or like
uncover
majority of the series, was
exciting
just
potential.
this group of people,
I
like
don't know what that
7,
means.
8, no, more than that. But like
Adventure
this
personalities are
group
true
of people,
artists, but not
they're trying
necessarily in the
to
typical
escape the
sense where they're
school
out painting
or get help
happy little trees.
and survive
Often
with
enough, though,
lack
they
of
are
food and
perfectly
water,
capable of this.
and
Rather,
also
it's
try
that
to not
they
get
use
killed by
aesthetics,
Green
design, and even their choices and actions to push the limits of social convention.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. Okay,
So
I don't really understand
Let's talk about
this
our
means.
thoughts
It's very vague.
of the characters.
Yes, that's the thing with
First,
these. They're
because
like
the
very
plot is, like,
vague.
Heavy.
really,
Like that.
yeah.
Adventurers are
Okay.
definitely introverts, surprising their
Onjo.
friends further when they step
What
out
do we
of the
think of
spotlight
her?
to be by themselves to recharge.
I don't like her.
Yeah, sometimes I suppose I like being alone.
Yeah,
Okay, I
I
say
don't
my
like
opinion
her.
on
Adventurers
her.
live to find ways
Okay.
to push
So
their
basically,
passions.
in the
Riskier
first
behaviors like
few-
gambling and extreme sports are more common with this personality type.
In the
than
first few
others.
episodes, she had this friend, right? In the
I don't
second
know
row.
about that one. However, if a
Oh,
criticism
uni
does
suck.
get through, it can end poorly.
I sound so American when I say it. Sorry.
Some adventurers can
Basically, they're best
handle
friends
kindly phrased
and
commentary,
they
valuing it as
ran together,
another
blah, blah,
perspective to
blah,
help push
and then
their
they're stuck in this
passions in new
classroom, but
directions. But if
the
the
best
comments
friend
are
ended
more
up getting
biting and less
bitten, and she
mature,
had to be
adventurer
like
personalities
thrown
can lose
off
their tempers in spectacular
thrown
fashion.
off the window
Okay,
because
yeah, I feel like
otherwise
that
she'd
part is
infect
accurate.
other people in the classroom.
Yeah.
So she had to
That happens a lot of times.
die before she turned
Adventurers
into
are
a zombie.
sensitive to others' feelings and value
And
harmony.
There's
When faced
a
with
lot of the
criticism, it
other
can be a
students that are
challenge
in the
for people with this type of
classroom, and
type of
Namonjo
personality
is
to
just
step
like,
away from the moment long
no,
enough
we're not
to
gonna
get
leave you,
caught
etc.,
up in the heat
etc.
of the
And she
moment.
doesn't want to
Blah blah blah.
like throw
Adventurers
the best
can
friend
usually
off of
call
the building.
the past and move
Like,
on as though it never
What
occurred.
what is going on? Like
What?
I hold grudges
the point is
a
she's
lot,
very
so I don't-
inconsiderate. I don't like her.
Okay. That's
Okay, so we're
like the
coming
main
to this
idea,
from
I
the point of
suppose.
view
The rest is, like,
of
more
we've never
vague.
been in a zombie apocalypse before,
I
and
feel
we
like
hope we
the
never
value
will
of
be.
harmony is
So,
quite
yeah,
accurate because I
inconsiderate,
feel like
we can
when
see,
someone doesn't cooperate,
but
you just
Basically, me and Jessica and the
Please
friend we're watching this
cooperate.
with,
And then you
we
just
made
lose
a
respect for
vow
them for not
to like
cooperating.
if we were ever in a zombie
Okay.
apocalypse and you turn into a
but
zombie
the
or you're on
one
the
that
brink of
passes
turning
just
into
the
one,
past.
you
Yeah.
jump
That is
off,
100% not true.
jump out the window or
I
like
will
go away, get
You know,
out.
up
Yeah.
to this day, I still remember Eugene not
and
finishing her food.
I
I
guess
was
like
so
okay,
angry.
the death of your
We were
your
eating
friend
in
just
a
turns into a
restaurant
zombie
and she
and
didn't
you
finish her
need to
food.
process it really quickly. I guess
full.
was
What
that
are we
is
supposed to
where she's
do?
coming from. Like you can't
was
really
like
process it really,
carbonara
really quickly because
esophagus.
it's happening in
It
like
was like
2 minutes and you
fettuccine
need to
carbonara
leave your
or
friend
something,
in
and
2
then
minutes.
there's like the chicken.
When 2 minutes ago she was
fried
perfectly
chicken
fine.
katsu or something on the top.
But,
and
yeah,
you didn't finish it. It was like your birthday.
After
meal or
that,
something like
though, that affected her to like
But yeah,
act,
I was just
not act,
like
but
sad
like
because it wasn't
become.
finished.
I guess
If you
she was
do
like slow
something to
when they
me,
needed to move to
I will
another
never
class, right?
forget it.
And then Chongsan
And I
was
didn't
waiting
even
for
do
her, and she was like,
anything to
"Nobody
you."
cares about
Okay,
me anymore."
anyways.
When Chongsan has been there for her like almost her whole life,
You
right?
can
I
start
found
with your
something
strengths.
kind of
And
interesting.
then there was still her
strengths.
dad and stuff.
People who are
like
also
he said,
ENTJs.
but like
There's
she was
Steve
like, "There's no
Jobs,
point anymore."
Gordon Ramsay.
When
I feel like these people are
like
very ENTJ.
everyone
and
else's
I'm not
instinct is just to
that
survive.
ENTJ.
So
Franklin
I don't know.
D. Roosevelt.
Yeah, and
Roosevelt.
she's also really expressionless, but maybe that's
Strange
just part
and
of her
Miranda
character.
Priestley from The Devil
Maybe
Wears
that's
Prada. So
the actress is
very,
acting.
like-
I don't know, but
yeah, commanders, I
Yeah.
guess, and like very entrepreneurial.
and then
okay, strengths.
what else? I feel like
efficient.
Let me see.
she was-
Let me see who is
I don't know.
ISFP too.
I don't have anything else to
Yeah.
say about her. She's
I thought you
very
didn't find
just
it.
Okay,
there.
you see,
Britney
Chongsan
Spears.
and
Oh, there's a lot
Wonjo
of
are best
musicians.
friends since they are like
Jungkook.
neighbors and they've been friends since
Michael
they
Jackson,
were little.
Lady Gaga.
And I don't know where this
Christina
best friend just
Aguilera.
comes in, but sure, maybe they're girl and girlfriends. I don't know. But like,
Marilyn Monroe.
at that point, there's like maybe 10 people that are in the room already.
That's cool.
Like,
Yeah.
you should
Bob
you
Ross.
shouldn't waste 10
Oh my
lives
gosh.
just for one person who's like already at the brink of
Okay,
death
you
anyway.
can continue now.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I get that you get to be sad, but you don't need to
And
be
I
so
have
dramatic
Gordon
as,
Ramsay.
like a sudden
Okay, anyways.
moment.
My
and the part where
strengths,
they have the
efficient,
rope and they're supposed to
energetic,
like go down using
self-confident,
the rope.
strong
And
will,
everybody already went down.
strategic
You already said
thinkers,
this just now.
charismatic,
Everybody
and
was going down
inspiring.
to going
Okay.
down the rope to a different classroom.
There's also
Because the
another
zombies were
personality
like trying to
test
break
that's like
through the windows
chaotic
and the
good,
doors
lawful
in that specific
neutral.
classroom.
That
So they
one,
want to move classroom to
the
the
grid.
classroom below
And I
that.
took that one a while back, and I got
Wonjo
chaotic
and Johnson were the
good.
last ones, and Wonjo kept like being
Yeah,
dramatic
I don't
and
know.
saying, "There's nobody
but I
to
feel
live
like
for anymore. Nobody cares about me."
To my friends,
Like, and Johnson is just there
I'm
trying
that,
to
and
comfort
to people
her
that I don't
as
really
best
know, or
as
like
he
what
can at like
when I'm
that
serious,
moment
it's more
where the zombies
ENTJ.
are already trying to like get to them.
You see the
Okay.
personality
And because she
between
takes her
people that
very
you,
beautiful
how you
long
interact
time
with
to
people that you
go
know versus
down
the
that
people
rope,
that you
being
don't
all
know
sulky
is
and
different. So
pouty.
when people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, so what's
Johnson had to,
Jessica's
like, run
personality like?"
faster before the
either
zombies
you
can
say,
get him because the zombies were
Jessica's
already
crazy
like how many
or
like
Jessica's shy, and they're
meters
totally opposite
towards him,
they're like
and you have to
totally
jump
different
down
personalities, so you
and
can't.
Like he was
I don't know.
hanging.
So I don't.
on the
If
rope.
they
Yeah.
say describe yourself, I don't know how I'm supposed to tell
and
you,
that
like,
and then at that part, like
do I have to
Soo-hyuk was
write
gone, right? And
Jessica's
then there was a
crazy
really
or
funny part
Jessica's
where like
shy?
Soo-hyuk was
because they're different.
hanging on to
Yeah.
Cheong-san on the window,
and it's like
and then
there were questions.
yeah,
when
we
were
love
doing
their
the quiz,
bromance.
It's like
Yeah.
I like to help
And
people.
then-
Agree to disagree.
What
and
was I
then
gonna say?
I'm like, sure,
I
I'll
forgot what I was
help
gonna say.
keep like my friends and
Oh.
my family, but like
We're coming onto this
you're just-
Onjo, like
I don't know,
Onjo
like if we're doing
is,
a
like,
group
very
project
slow
and
and
you didn't do
inefficient,
anything, I'm not
and,
gonna
like,
help
dramatic
you by doing
as
your
an
task
observer,
and
and so
make
we don't
life
know
easier for you,
like,
you know?
because they didn't really
Questions are
emphasize
very
on her relationship with
depending on
the best friend,
situations.
right? So like we don't really
Okay.
know their history, and it was
the
just
ones
like
I agree with, the strengths.
yeah.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
saying that I like Onjo. I don't like her
efficient.
character.
It depends whether I'm
But that's just
thinking straight
another
or not.
perspective.
Maybe it's just
but
because
most
she's
of the time,
main character. That's why she's so
especially like
plain
compared
and
to
I don't
some
know.
people, like my
Maybe,
mom.
but I feel like
Nothing interesting.
I feel like
yeah,
I'm
the
more
main character
efficient
should be like
because
I don't know, something.
she's
like,
very-
Namra felt more like a main character.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
inefficient.
like maybe it needs to be
I
plain.
feel like
so
she
she's
likes
a
to do
plain
things
character because she's the main
slowly
character.
and, like,
That's why she
neutral.
has to stay
carefully, I
alive
guess.
until the end. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm just like
Cheong-san is way
finish
too
it
devoted
fast.
for
And,
saving everybody.
Sometimes that backfires because
That's
I'm
all I
not
have to
careful.
say about him.
but
Okay.
it's more
Cheong-san,
efficient.
Cheong-san, okay, he's
Self-confident,
he's
energetic.
a good
I feel
character.
like
his character is
yeah, I think
good.
so. I'm not like
there's more character
Why-
to
why
him,
was the
and
first
he feels
example I
like
thought of
you know,
Pinkie
like all
Pie
these
from My
actors
Little
are
Pony.
adults, and I feel like
I
he
haven't watched
played
My Little
the
Pony in,
teenager character very well. He's
6
like kind
years.
of a little bit awkward and like a little
self-confident,
confused and
working on it.
like when
strong
Namda
will,
was bit, he was like a bit
I guess
like he was
that's the
scared, but he
opposite
was
answer.
showing like
Realistic.
anger,
Reaction
and like he was
of
like he's
strong-willed.
realistic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's
I feel like
okay.
the
Strategic
acting for that
thinkers.
is
You
have to be better than the girl main character who just
Yes.
like zombie is trying to
Strategic
get her for
thinkers.
the
I
first
guess
time and
so.
she's just on the ground.
But then, like, okay, compared
And
to some
not
people, yeah.
moving.
But compared to other people, like, I don't know, Aunia, she's
Okay,
always like, yeah,
next,
then why do that? Why not just do this? And I'm like, I didn't think of that.
President
So-
girl.
Namra,
It's
Up
like
for interpretation.
when dealing with
I
Anya, it's
like
like
her.
you have, for example, you
I
have
think
a
she's
math
cool.
problem.
And I
2
think the
times
acting is
3.
really good.
And then Anya will straight away like calculate like the
At
fastest
times,
way
I
to
don't
do
like
it.
her.
2 times 3
Like,
equals
okay,
6.
it doesn't make
But
sense
then if it
how.
were me, I'm like,
I don't know. I guess
2
it does make
plus
sense.
2.
She didn't seem like she liked
And she's
Soo-hyuk,
like,
right? When like
why you
he
don't just 2
said,
times 3?
like before
Why have
that,
2 plus 2 plus 2?
she didn't show
Yeah.
any emotions or anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
true.
Anya's posture, we do
Soo-hyuk
not speak
who
of her
like
anymore.
showed that he liked her.
Charismatic and inspiring.
So that
Am
was
I Jessica?
a
I don't
little
know.
disappointing, but their relationship
Yeah,
after that
you're
is pretty
charismatic
cute.
and inspiring.
She's also
I
she
don't
became
know,
a
this-
Hanbi, right?
I think
And
that all
I
of
think
this,
she's
like the
a
efficient
great
and
character to make
energetic,
into a
self-confident,
Hanbi.
strong-willed,
I don't know why. I don't think I can
strategic
see anyone
thinker,
else as a
charismatic, and
Hanbi
inspiring.
except
They're all
for
very,
her from like the
they
group.
all resonate
So
very
that's
well with
nice.
your personality.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
They're
I should
supposed-
be more
I'm
self-confident.
supposed- She's a lot like Anya, which makes me wonder whether there is like an inner demon in her or something. Sarcastic.
There probably is.
Just like, yeah. But yeah, I suppose
I don't
you
know if
are.
that's the same thing, but
I guess you're
Okay.
both.
sure.
I think she's a good character. Like,
my turn.
she's quiet, but then she like just smacks
Okay.
people out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
based
Oh yeah.
on the
When she
same
found out
website
that
as just now.
pink cardigan girl was a
Adventure,
murderer.
strengths,
Yeah.
charming, and she just
Okay.
confront her.
Sensitive to others.
Like, she's the quiet but
which
sassy
means that
one.
adventurers easily
But at the
relate
same
to
time,
others' emotions.
She doesn't
helping
use her
them
handy
to
abilities
establish
to the
harmony
full
and goodwill and
potential.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
minimize conflict.
yeah, easy explain first.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Basically, whenever
like-
something happens or she hears or senses something, then she's
if,
just like,
somebody told
wait.
me
and then there's like a
your
dramatic
handwriting is
pause.
bad.
What is
and
going on? And
not
she's
in
like,
a bad way.
I hear.
just,
and then,
I just
you
giving
hear
like,
what?
some
It's like,
constructive
Like,
criticism, and then I'll
she
be like,
doesn't
"You
say it
hate my
quickly.
handwriting?
Like, that's the point.
you
They're in a
hate me?"
survival movie.
And then she's
How
like,
dare you? It's very,
helicopter.
very
And I will,
annoying.
like,
From where?
From
Spark the conflict.
South.
and
Where's
then,
South?
2 minutes later,
Yeah, like,
we're already sitting
just
on the
be
opposite
straight with
sides
it.
of
I'll
the
be
table.
so upset
Sorry.
if I met that kind of person in real
Already be
life.
upset. Imaginatives. Being
And
so aware of
her
others'
relationship
emotions,
with
adventure
Suhyuk is
personalities,
cute. Yeah,
use
but like what you
creativity,
said,
and insight to
she
craft
wasn't
bold
interested
ideas
in
that
him
speak to
before
people's
this
hearts.
whole
While
fiasco
it's hard
thing.
to explain this quality on
And
a
then maybe
resume,
just because
this
he shows some
imagination
sweat
and
after running and
spirit
helping
help
everybody, then he's just like,
adventures in unexpected ways.
and then she is just like, oh
It's
my
all
god,
very
cute,
vague.
cute
I wonder
guy.
if they're making it very vague in order for us to
Redemption arc.
resonate with it.
Suhyuk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Okay,
I mean,
next,
there's
what
like
are your
8 billion
opinions
people in
of,
this world.
Suhyuk?
No way, there's only 16 personality
He
types.
looks
know?
too much like an
adult.
Also,
But I
yours
think
is, like,
that's the whole
very
point.
artistic
Like they're
and
trying to make him
creative.
look like the handsome one, and then like the
Yeah,
charming
completely
one.
opposite
I don't know.
to
The casting
career
for him,
that I want.
I guess it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, his acting
Next,
is
passionate. Beneath
like a
adventures,
teenager, I
quiet
suppose,
shyness
but
beats
I
an
don't know, he looks too
intensely
much like an
feeling
adult.
heart.
Like I was like,
When people with this
he looks
personality
like he's
type
supposed
are
to be
caught
a
up in
teacher,
something
or like
exciting
in
and interesting,
college.
they can leave
What?
everything else
No, I don't
undone.
see. I don't see it.
Who in our school looks like that?
That's weird
it's-
because
I
I
mean,
don't have anything.
I'm not saying
that
a
I'm
real
currently
teenager
passionate
looks like
about.
that, but if they were casting for like a
Besides
handsome,
sleeping and
his role is the handsome, athletic guy.
I guess.
Curious.
A
Ideas
handsome,
are well
popular,
and good,
athletic
but
guy
adventurers need to
trope.
see and explore for
Okay.
So
themselves
that
whether the
there it
ideas
is.
ring
Better
true.
than any other
Work
ones.
revolving the
I mean,
sense
it
of
shows like a
maze and
difference between
poor
him and the
match
other
for their
characters.
traits.
Okay. Sure.
What?
Sure.
Because work revolving around the sciences
What else
may
about his
seem
character? His
a poor
character's
match
fine.
for
He's
their
just-
traits.
His
Oh,
character,
yeah.
his character
Why
is
didn't
similar
you
I need to
to
retake
him
this
that
test.
saves other people, but like
Sorry, I was too busy
Chongsan,
trying to
how
pronounce
do I explain?
all of the
I think
words.
Suhyuk
They're
is more
different where
considerate and emotional.
I'm taking this MBTI
yeah,
test again.
and Chongsan is like
making sure that
we have to
I get the
save
correct result.
everybody. Like
Work revolving around the sciences
yeah.
may seem a poor
I
match
feel
for
like
their
Chongsan
traits,
is like more
but a
loud
bold artistic
person.
and
Yeah, yeah,
humanistic
yeah.
vision is often
where he's
exactly
like the
what
more
research needs to
interactive
move
person where we
forward.
have to do this, we
If
plan
adventurers
this,
are
like
given the freedom
like the leader,
they need to do
like the
so.
leader. And so
We're
is just
skipping
like
this
the
point.
muscle,
Anyways,
the muscle.
you know,
artistic.
Okay.
the
yeah.
muscle who
Adventurers
just
are
carries
able
out
to show their
what to
creativity
do.
in tangible ways with stunning beauty. Whether writing a song, painting an emotion,
yeah.
or presenting a statistic in a
No, I
graph,
cannot stop
adventurers
thinking
have
of
a way
the
of visualizing things
Girl class
that
president
resonates
and
with their
the handsome
audience.
guy,
You have very nice
Moments.
drawing skills.
where he was like,
Yes. So
When have I
if
Yeah,
you
they're
need to
not
bite,
wrong.
just bite
But
me.
okay.
what? No, for your personal project and like
I didn't find
visuals
her
cute
cute.
in,
I
like,
found the one
grade-
that like
8, 9.
the one where they were
We're
in the
good.
music
Yeah,
room
too
or
late
something,
now, I'm
and then
taking
Chongsan wanted
biochem
to like
Nothing.
get
Yeah.
rid of her,
So-
right? Because she was bitten. But then
Yeah.
he was
And
like,
then they
we
tied the
oh, yeah,
hands.
and then he
Screw-
tied
That
the
screw
I'm
the
hands.
like a
Yeah.
more like
He has so much
visual
trust though. If somebody I
person.
liked got bitten, I'm
Like,
like,
if you-
bye.
if you
Yeah,
give me
I mean but then it like
what's
took
it
really
called?
long for her to change
Like, if
anyway.
it's
So
English
Yeah,
ASL
true.
and you give
But
me,
I would be
like,
scared. Like you
Yeah, I would be
really
scared. I wouldn't
into
tie
this,
my
I'm like,
hand.
full of
I'm like,
weird,
I am not.
complicated
Please,
words and I read it, I won't be able
personal
to understand
bubble.
unless you like
Social distancing.
show me what it means.
So the next at the bottom is Pink Cardigan
yeah.
Girl.
Okay,
Nayeon.
weaknesses.
Okay.
Go.
So I don't
Okay.
like. I don't think anyone's
weaknesses.
supposed to like her.
Stubborn
Okay, at
and
first I
dominant.
thought her character was
Why is
just like
dominant a
sarcastic,
weakness?
funny, and like kind of quiet, a little bit
You are
quirky
way too
girl
dominant in
that like nobody
I don't know,
really is
yes.
friends with, but she's like fine.
I guess
but then
it's really
turns
so
out she's a
stubborn because
murderer and a very
I'm not
whiny
saying
little
this is you, but based on the
woman.
word, dominant means that you like
Yeah,
force
she was.
yourself
I
on
mean, I didn't think that she was
to something.
funny
I
or
mean, like,
something.
Okay, hold
like
on.
you force
Some-
your
I mean,
ideas
Okay,
and
sometimes
She is like
stubborn
her
and
character
dominant.
is like
Sometimes all
realistically
this
what would
confidence and
happen
willpower
if
can go too far, and commanders are all too
if,
capable of digging in their
like,
heels, trying to win
reactions
every single
towards
debate and push their vision
zombie
and theirs alone.
happening, blah blah blah. Except
My
for the
mom would
murdering
agree with
part,
this.
like that
Um,
wasn't necessary. Like,
That was
what
just
are
to
you trying to
prove
do?
that
Like,
she's right.
you're endangering
Okay,
everybody
sure.
else, including yourself,
the next
and
one
you're
is
the one that's whining like a
intolerant.
little.
It's my
little
way or the
whiny
highway.
person because-
That's funny. That's funny.
I
I'm
wanted to
gonna
say
use
something
that
else,
now.
but then it wasn't
For
appropriate.
people with the commander
Little
personality
whiny
type,
person because
it's
you
my way or the highway. I
don't
think
like
it's like,
zombies and you're like
it's
throw
my
people out
way
because they're
or
zombies.
you're going to
But
the highway.
you turn somebody into a zombie just to prove a point, and then when they
No.
call you
guess
out,
People
was
with the
the stubborn.
commander.
you're just like,
they don't like me.
People
Nobody
with the
likes
personality
me.
type are notoriously
yeah, because you're a
unsupportive of any idea
murderer.
that distracts from their primary goals, and even more so
And you're
of ideas
making
based
fun
on
of
emotional
other people's like
considerations.
financial
What?
status.
Okay,
Like,
commanders won't hesitate a second to
funny.
make that fact clear to those
like
around
you
them.
do all that stuff.
I
You
feel
murder
like, okay,
somebody. You
emotional
murder their
considerations,
friend, and
I
you
would
expect
consider them
to be
okay,
like,
because
yeah, you're right.
I myself am
He
a very
is a
emotional
zombie.
person,
Like,
and
we're so sorry for
if
doubting
you're,
you.
like,
Is that what you expected?
genuinely
I
like
mean, yeah,
I don't
I
know.
guess
I
so,
don't wanna
'cause,
go
like,
this way
if she wasn't
because,
caught by Namra, that would be what would happen.
of something
Probably,
valid.
so.
Emotional
Insert valid
situation.
reason.
And then at the end,
Yeah, and I'd be like,
I don't know.
okay.
Her character
then
is
we
just
think
empty at the
is what I
end.
like
She
to
was
think.
about to bring the snacks, and
and
then
I
she
think
just
I
got
do
if you
eaten.
cross out
Yeah.
the
Like Green
emotional
Arrow, like,
situation
It
part,
was like a very
you're
useless ending.
I mean,
Am
you're
I?
good at debates,
what?
I guess.
Like the character ending is just
okay, I guess so, but
odd,
like,
and I don't like it.
yeah,
Like-
okay, intolerant.
He's like, okay, let's go, and then you
like
just
the
get
TOK
eaten.
story
Like,
last
that's
time.
just-
Basically, these
I don't know, I
guys
don't
didn't
like
work
it.
in my group, and then only
At
2
all.
people worked in my group. And
Okay, continue.
I told the teacher, and then the teacher made them.
He's
great.
He's
do
a good
different
character.
PPT.
He
So, like, 'cause
probably
they didn't do
acts
anything
the
in
most
my
like
PPT,
teenager, I feel like.
or our group's PPT. So I was like, yeah,
and
no,
I don't know.
you're not gonna
It's
present
just, I
my
mean,
work.
yeah, it's just a pity that he was bitten. Also, like when he not bitten,
Exactly,
when
I
he was
pissed
murdered.
because, so for my
But like when he was
TOK
turning into a zombie, he was like, okay,
presentation-
yeah, I'll
wait, was it
exclude
TOK?
myself from here. I'll
Or
get
was it
out.
in-
And
it
then everyone was really
EE.
sad. And that was really heartbreaking. It was
EE.
sad.
Yeah, for my E presentation, there were 5 people.
Like we
there,
didn't
and
really
only 2
really
people,
connect.
including me,
I
so
feel like we
only
didn't
me
really
and
get a
another
lot from
person
his
who had
character,
to
but then at the
do
same
the-
time we were able to
who
like
did the
feel
work.
pity and
So-
like
and
sympathy,
we already
which
did
is
actually.
Yeah,
good.
we were
have
like,
able to
specific
parts,
establish
so
it. Like
imagine
he's
there's,
a
like,
good
5 parts,
friend.
and we
Like,
each did
he
one
is
part,
what
so that means
I
3
aspire
other
to
parts
be
for
when
3
there's
other
a zombie
people.
apocalypse.
But then they didn't do anything. And
Although
the
not
teacher
murdered.
said last
But
minute
yeah.
that,
Yeah, not murder.
we already had to start presenting, so we had to last minute finish all those 3 parts.
Now, he is what I aspire to be
Yeah,
during
so
a
we
zombie apocalypse,
put
except
our
the murder
names
part.
on
And
the
who I
front
don't
page.
want aspire to
Only
be
2 of
is
us.
this best friend girl. Like
I sent you the
she
picture,
just
right?
cry
And then the 3
and
other
hug
people's names
her
are
best
on the
friend
top
when she
left.
knows she's going to turn it into
in
a
tiny.
zombie, and then she just
And then
cries more and makes the
And
separation.
we didn't present on that
more
day, but then we
sad,
had to present it the
sadder.
next 2 weeks because
I don't have an opinion of her. We didn't really get much except for like the little montage and like she ate chicken in the beginning of the show. We didn't really get much. So no connection, no opinion.
To present
Just
something.
there.
I don't know if the I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume
Why didn't you help when we were actually
let's
supposed
say
to be
that
doing it and we
she-
were rushing? But whatever.
I mean, they're just
You see,
friends,
like,
and they're not as
Intolerant is
long
my
friends
weakness, but
as
then me and
Changshan
Jessica are
as
opposite
and
personality types,
Onjo,
and then
right?
she also relates to it. So
So let's just
There you
say
go.
Maybe we
that,
just see
okay,
weaknesses.
impatient.
that you're the one dying.
Okay, I feel like Jessica is
you're
more impatient than
and
me.
I'm
But
Onjo.
sure. Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll just
I'm kind
throw
of
you off.
impatient when I like,
Wow,
for example,
thank
I'm
you.
Like
explaining
you don't have
something that
feelings anymore after. Like what's the
Yeah.
point of keeping you
seems
here?
simple to
Yeah.
me. And then it's not just my mom. It's
I
like
sup-
towards
I
other people as
assume
well.
that you
But,
would do
like,
the
if I'm
same.
explaining something,
Everybody should do
and
the
either
same.
person
Everybody should just
No
doesn't
feelings.
sit on the
doesn't
window
wanna
until
get
they
it,
turn and
or
then
gets
just
it very, very,
get
very
pushed and then
slowly.
die.
And I'm like,
Or, like,
it's
join the
simple.
others.
There's nothing to
No
not get.
offense.
And then I
This
get
is
really
like your
impatient.
last minute of
But then
being a
usually,
not
I'm
zombie,
not
but
genuinely
I love you.
mad.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
not- I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, what? Use your brain.
Next is the
it
pink
says they
vest
may
girl.
misinterpret
Vest girl is different.
They may misinterpret contemplation as
I don't
stupidity or disinterest in
like
their haste.
her, but
Um,
like I don't dislike
Yeah,
her
kind of
either.
true.
It's
A
just that
terrible
she's like
mistake for a
very
leader to make.
clumsy.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she tripped.
Like she just like falls,
you
or
see-
like she's like a weak character.
Do you think I
Like okay,
talk at
if
an
she
average
like
pace
she
or
fell
fast
right and she
or
couldn't
slow?
get up. Why couldn't she get up? Because her ankle was broken. Then why
Average.
wasn't her ankle broken afterwards? Like in the
right?
next scenes
I feel
and
like if I-
episodes,
Yeah.
it was fine.
Because English is
Yeah,
like
maybe
my
she was
first
stuck or
language.
something, but I don't know.
Maybe,
It's like
yeah.
she's like
She
a
was, like,
very
stuck.
weak character that
grammar we
depends on
add.
the others. But like
It's
I
like
wouldn't
English
blame
is
her
my
because I would
first
probably
language.
be that person
first
when there's zombie apocalypse. I can't do anything. I can't even carry a door to like
Yeah.
push a zombie. I'll just like hide.
But
Like
this time, English
guys,
is my
shield
first
me.
language, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
English.
And then
every
I wouldn't
day.
depend on
But you
someone
see
like,
what I'm angry about her, what I
I don't know,
dislike
when-
about her.
when I
even
speak,
more,
it's
her
just
bangs.
stream of consciousness.
How can they stay so intact for all 12 episodes?
When I hear people,
They're just like
have
perfectly
Barcode.
curled.
a bad
Like
English
at that
accent,
point, my
or, like,
hair would
they're
have
just
been
bad.
like
They
Albert
speak English, but
Einstein.
with, like,
If
you know,
I have like bangs like those, I would just like sweep them to the side to become
bad
Putin bangs.
accent, like the
I can't
grammar they
see
add.
clearly, and she's just like
or
running
if they speak
with
like
the
super
zombies
slow,
with her
or their
bangs.
brain just
Like
doesn't
normal.
work fast enough. I
Okay.
would get so angry
And
because
then
they're wasting my
the
time.
very, very annoying character.
I'm like, so you have to do A, B, C.
She's
Um,
the
and then they say,
second most annoying though.
what is
out
A
of
again?
Yeah.
I'm like,
She didn't
Yeah.
help her friend, right? Because
I had a problem with that.
she was
in
scared
grade
of the
7
zombie
and 8.
like that was approaching, even though she could have pulled, and then
Not
they
really
could have ran
upset.
together, and then they would have survived, both of
Yeah,
them.
but now I speak with.
But then she didn't,
I
and
have
then she got her
more
karma,
friends
and then she fell into
that
the
are
lake,
more
and she turned into a zombie. Blah blah blah.
talking people.
Like
Eugene.
yeah,
She talks.
I mean the part
pretty
that
fast.
they gave us like,
Anya,
to
she don't
sympathize
talk
with her was the one with the parents that they saw from the drone.
You
I don't know,
Yeah.
the
pretty
drone
fast.
part.
I talk
like,
in an
why did
average
you have
pace.
to like
Anya,
stay there
she doesn't
and
speak.
let her see her
Ever.
parents as zombies? Like,
like,
you could have just moved.
I don't have a problem with the accent
like
thing.
whether they're
I just,
zombies or
like,
not,
I don't know, when I listen to
probably know that they're
podcasts, I listen
goners,
to
so like what's
them
the
in
point?
1.2 speed usually. If
It's
it's
just
crime,
going to like
If it's,
you're not
like,
gonna see them
just a
alive or
chill-
something,
If
and
it's
if they
crime
were gonna be
podcast,
alive,
I
there's zombies that are
sometimes
gonna
do-
eat them anyways.
yeah.
So.
I sometimes
Yeah.
do
What's the point?
1.5 for
Like,
more chill.
It's
and just,
either
like,
don't
random.
see them or get
and then for
crushed.
YouTube videos,
the
if
people
So
they're
they
that-
chose the get
The
crushed
people
option.
that annoy
Yeah.
me the most.
She's
is
the
their
second.
grammar.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that they're the same
the
level.
grammar is so bad.
Nayeon
you know.
and Jimin.
Speaking of grammar,
Based on this picture
should I
over
include this
here,
part?
she
Okay, I'll
looks
think about it.
really whiny too.
there was this one kid
I don't like it.
in grade 8
And
in my English
then-
class, and then he
Okay,
was like,
Dork
Door
boy.
guy.
mine. Wait, like
This
my
guy.
teacher was like,
Okay.
whose pencil is this, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he
I
was
mean,
like, mine's.
Okay.
And then Miss was like, no.
I'm not
whose
criticizing
pencil
his
is
character
this?
because
He
his
was like,
character is great.
It's mine's, Miss.
However, I do not like how he's
But like,
written.
his English is
because
usually decent. It's
if
like
you
not
can
bad.
tell, right,
He speaks
he's, like, the
English quite
chubbier one.
often, and so
And
my teacher
there's
was like,
the trope
no,
of the
what this
chubby
is
person or the fat person
yours.
as the funny
So what do you
character.
say?
I don't know. I don't
Mine's.
like that.
And then
Like,
everyone was just laughing,
it's-
and he was laughing along because he was so
I
confused.
don't know if they did that intentionally.
And then my teacher
but
was
I'm
also
assuming
laughing.
they did.
And she was like,
and I
"No,
don't like that
that-
because
mm.
what else is his character other
Dude.
than that? And like using a door to hit the zombies or to
What is
shield
the
them from the
correct
zombies,
term?
which is
And he's
really
like,
smart.
mine's."
But like from the
So funny,
camera,
it
the
went
one
on
that
for,
they
like,
passed
2
around the
minutes.
camera in the
That
music
was
room to like
hilarious.
record something, and he was
And
just
then
like singing
the
about
teacher
chicken. I
finally
don't know. I
told
feel
him
like that was a
the
little
end.
bit offensive. So
The thing
Yeah,
is,
like
there are some people
I
that
suppose
they
many.
speak. So in our
mean-
school, there's like 3 main languages.
Yeah, he was
right?
singing
There's,
about chicken and
English, Mandarin, and
it's like
Bahasa
the trope
Indonesia.
that
And
all they think about is
the
food,
thing is, if they're
blah
not
blah
good
blah.
at English, okay, maybe they're
And
good
it's
at
been done
Chinese, but then they're also not
often
good at
in
Chinese. Maybe they're
film.
good at
This
Bahasa
one, I feel
Indonesia,
like
but then
this
they're
one,
not good also.
he
So,
wasn't like very
I don't understand what language they speak.
obviously trying to offend
I don't know. Maybe
You
it's
know,
just their brain is
heavier
slow.
people,
Yeah.
but
I
it's
don't know.
like
Which is
it still plays
why
into the trope.
Okay, continue.
But like, if
To
you're
I
your
like the
weaknesses.
character. I like this character.
Okay, yeah,
It's funny.
we're getting off topic.
Also,
Anyways,
the time where he looking
arrogant,
for a partner
command
and
their
nobody
personalities,
wants his
yeah.
respect
And then
their
he
right to
hold his
confirm
whole hand.
convictions, their own
Yeah.
qualities, and look down on those who
Yeah.
don't match up. This relationship is a challenge for most other personality types who are perhaps not timid in their
Other?
own right. Yeah, timid in their own right, but
Then
will
he
seem
ended up
to
surviving at the
seem
end.
so beside
right?
overbearing commanders.
Yeah, he did.
Suddenly, I remember the end scene where they were like, "I told you not to tell anyone."
Yes, I
yeah,
respect
yeah.
quick
I told
thoughts
you
and
not to
firm
tell.
convictions.
That
Definitely,
scene was
because
good.
like
It was
if
accurate.
someone's
cute.
gak jelas, you know, like
Okay,
what they
next,
want, I get really pissed and I'm like, so what do you
glasses
want?
guy.
The nerd.
Yeah, I get really
See, out
mad.
of everyone,
but
this is
then
the
I
smart
don't,
one,
I
right?
don't
And
think
he's
I
the only
look
one
down.
with glasses. How does that work?
I don't think I look down on those who don't match up. I just
I
like
would assume that everybody
get
after COVID would have
annoyed.
glasses.
Yeah, or like blue light
like-
glasses
I'm
at
one of
least,
those
right?
people
make
Or
up your
like,
mind.
I don't know. It's just weird that
I'm like,
only
okay, so
the
Eugene,
nerd gets
A
the
or
glasses.
B, and then I'm like, so A, A is good because
his
it's
drone
this,
idea
but
was
also bad because of this.
it wasn't even
and
his
then I say,
idea, it was
B
Onjo's
is good
idea.
like this, but then bad also like this.
Yeah,
And
but
say,
he knew
okay,
how to
B low.
operate
Yeah.
And I say, but I really want
And
A.
then
He's
And I
like
say,
an
oh,
okay
yeah, do A
character.
low, but then I don't know which one A or
But it was
think
his
he
idea.
helped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He
One of
sacrificed
those
himself.
Okay,
Right? In the gym.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like, okay,
that
I
was-
don't like the
yeah.
ones who are like,
Oh my god, that part was
for
so
example,
sad.
oh, we
The
make a
part
plan
Where he
and then someone
I
cancels
know.
last minute or
said,
ditches.
It was his. I felt like
and just like
they would have
acts
done
like it's
better
not a
if
big deal
they
because it
closed-
is.
Instead of making it like high walls, they close
like,
it
I want
to make it like
confirmations. I don't.
But
I
then
don't want
whatever,
like to be
people
left
voted on
with this
that.
uncertainty.
a box. But like
I don't know if this is just
Um,
me.
he
or, like, not
once
just
he
me,
got
but,
bit,
like, I don't know
he
if this
straight
is because
away.
of
I don't know.
M-
Maybe he
my
contemplated,
MBTI,
but
but-
like he
Yeah.
ended
It's
up
like-
like jumping out, and then the
I
zombies
have
kept
set
biting
this
him, right?
time
Yeah.
to go
Continued
do
biting him,
something
and then
with
he
you
like
or
just
another
shoved them
person,
off
right?
and like
And
pulled
then-
them off
or like this group of
of
people.
like the
and then you just suddenly
cage
cancel or like ditch
thingy,
last
the
minute.
barrier.
What do
they
I do
pull-
now?
he pulls
With
them
the
off.
time?
The one that are trying to jump on, that he just like gets them off, and he's
But
like,
I'm like,
let's
what
keep
do I
going,
do
let's
with the
keep going,
time?
almost
I
there.
can I can do homework, but it just doesn't
So
feel
sad.
right.
He just
you know,
kept,
'cause
come on,
I
almost there,
manage
and
my
then
time.
the-
and if I have free time, what am I supposed to do? If y'all are
the best friend of
not,
the archery girl,
like if y'all are too busy to do
the
something
bob hair,
with me, like go out or something,
was just
then
was
why-
crying while they were walking,
then
and he's like,
you
come
guys
on,
are
let's just
busy,
go,
so I can't
it's
even
almost
talk
there.
to you people.
It was so
And then I'm
sad.
supposed to find something
That
to
was
do
so sad.
in that time when that time is supposed to be for something else. Anyways,
Yeah, he was like, I said I was gonna take responsibility, and he didn't even blame
Yeah.
the girl.
quick thoughts.
I mean, yeah, because everyone voted. So.
Poor
Yeah.
handling of emotions. All this bluster alongside the assumed
I don't
supremacy
remember
of
anything about the next
rationalism makes
character,
commanders
Woojin.
distant from their own emotional expression and
I
sometimes
literally don't
downright
remember
scornful
anything.
of others.
That was one of my
No,
favorite characters.
inaccurate.
Oh, that's the
he's just
brother?
like a-
Yeah.
People with this personality
that's the
type
brother.
often
Yeah.
trample others' feelings,
Oh, yes.
I mean,
inadvertently
he's
hurting
like a
their partners
very
and friends,
plain-
especially in emotional charged
plain
situations.
character, like a side character.
Okay, poor
But
handling.
like,
okay, I thought this was like
he looks
poor handling
good.
of my own emotions.
Okay.
He's like that.
the
which
follower.
to an
Trope
extent,
is
to an
the
extent
quiet,
is true, but towards other
still
people, I don't
good-looking
think so.
Side guy.
Poor.
But at the
basically
end,
what you
he,
said is,
I don't know, was he the one who put
you
himself
were poor
in
at
front
handling
of the
other
zombie
people's emotions
to
and stuff.
shield from his
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sister?
Oh yeah. Okay, now I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that was
don't
so
think so. I
sad,
think
and
you're a
he
good
was just like
therapist, I
holding
suppose.
with his
I don't know, you
hands,
really-
like
Therapist.
so. Basically, the
I don't know.
the archery girl was like
For
lying
me
on the
and
ground,
for-
and the zombie was trying to
yeah,
get
for other
to
people,
her, and
I
he
think
like
you
he
try
was
to help
holding
with their
himself up with his
emotional
arms above
state,
his
and you don't
sister, so
take
that the
advantage
zombie will bite
of
to
it.
his neck instead of on the sister's neck. And
I
he
think
was
you're a
facing
pretty good person
was
to talk
facing
to
the sister
about emotional situations.
while he was getting bit, and then the sister was just crying on the spot because
I know,
they
like,
couldn't get the zombie
I'm
off.
reminded of
My
one of
emotions
The
are
zombie
really-
kept biting and stuff, and it was very firm, and she just cried as the
For example,
blood
if I-
from the neck
if I say,
dropped
Anya,
onto
Anya,
her
you know what
face.
happened? This happened.
Okay.
It's like,
That was
was-
sad.
In deep
okay.
detail.
Oh my
And
god.
then, and then he was
like
like, I
personal
know you
emotion.
didn't make the national team, you idiot. If you made the national team, you'd still be at the tournament.
But the thing
And
is,
stuff
okay,
like
we're just
that.
gonna talk about
Yeah,
the
but
sister
then
And then
you
he
know,
say, and then he say,
I
don't
know, more considerate as in
don't stop doing archery because we already support you, blah blah blah. And that's
and
so
like,
sad.
cold and ruthless.
She's so
Their
good at
obsession with
archery. Like she
efficiency and
shoots every
unwavering
zombie
belief in the
that
merits
she
of
aims at.
nationalism,
So then
especially
why is she not in the
professionally,
nationals?
makes commanders
It's
incredibly
a little bit
insensitive
of a
in
plot
pursuing their
hole,
goals,
but
dismissing
okay.
personal circumstances, sensitivities,
But she's really cool.
Yeah.
and preferences as
calm.
irrational
No, I
and
mean,
irrelevant.
Maybe because zombies are very like
This is what I
like if you
kind of
compare
scared
shooting a target
will
where there's
happen
like
to
a
me. Like
small
I
yellow
don't think
dot
that will happen to
compared
me.
to
Like to the extent where
shooting
I'll
zombie where
pursue
there's
my
like so
goals
much
without focusing on myself.
surface area.
Because right
guess.
now with like school, I know that's like
But they're moving
Not
as well. I don't
a
know.
good comparison with work, I guess.
But she's cool. She's
But
Yeah.
like
very
with
calm
having
and
responsibilities
collected
and
in a
stuff, I
crisis.
still try to find time to focus on
And
myself.
no, not my favorite
Cold.
character. But
I don't know. Am I cold? I guess I get
And then,
cold easily.
what's it called? The girl
But I also
class
get
president just
really
snapped
hot
his
easily.
neck like like it was nothing. It's like let's
for
go.
people who
Let's go.
It's weird, but if
Like,
I saw you as
and then the entire time
stranger,
she was
for
just
example,
he was
or,
just
like, a
searching for
new
it. He was just like
classmate, and I look
asking
at
where his
you,
sister is and stuff
you
like
have
that.
no emotion
And then he
until you start
oh,
talking.
and then when they had
you
the
make
film
you
camera,
make, like,
he was
comments
like,
and stuff, and then it's
please
more
raise my
funny,
allowance.
but then, like, on the exterior, you do look cold. Did you know who else looks cold?
Continue.
Can we skip Shin Min-ji?
Yeah, I actually don't remember
Same.
what happened.
I guess okay, cause like my
The
face,
Archie and bathroom sheltered
I
student.
have a resting
Archie and
smiling
bathroom sheltered
face,
students.
and like
Yeah,
when
I'm
I
looking
think
at
I've
your
smiled like
profile picture right now.
Mijin. She's cool. She's
why? What's
a
wrong with my
little bit
profile
of a
picture?
snob,
That is
a little
me
bit
trying very hard to
smiley,
smile, but not look
but
too eager.
she's funny,
you know?
and she's also like, we leave no one
She
behind.
makes funny comments.
I guess the
Are you
first time
laughing?
She
Yeah.
just swears as zombies are trying to get to them, and then
the first time that I met Eugene, I guess
and
she wasn't
then
that
she's just
bad.
like,
I
so
guess,
cool, my
I
type.
suppose.
Yeah.
And she asked me to sit with her, right? And
Yes.
then
That's adorable.
Eugene was together
But
with Amia, and we
Her
were sitting
and
at the same table, and we were
Junyoung
taking our
moment was
trays
so
to go
sad.
pick up the food, right?
She's
Yeah.
just crying,
And then I
her
looked at
bawling her
Amia,
eyes out as they were
and then I'm
pushing.
like-
And he's like, let's go.
In my head, I was like, oh, is that Eugene's
A little
friend?
bit more.
I don't know, because she's not in my class
Yeah.
or anywhere near my class. I never see her before. And
But
she
I
just
like
looked
her.
at me
Yeah.
with a
she's-
cold and ruthless expression.
These characters have so many
And I'm
bowl
just like,
cuts.
I just like try to smile or something, and just like say hi, and she's just
Yeah.
There's
like,
so many hair like that.
She's
You
just-
see, scroll from the top,
just
have
standing there.
Jongsu like
she
that,
don't smile.
and then have the Daesu,
I don't
and
know,
then
I
have
look now.
Yeah,
I don't know. Junyoung and Woojin don't look like that.
She looks
I
so
feel like the problem
scary,
with
you know.
Anya
And then have
I
so-
Mijin.
yeah.
I thought she don't
And
like
then
me. That's why I don't sit with you guys anymore.
Min-ji.
She was like
Minjae,
so
and
timid
then-
and
have Jungsu.
like awkward, and
They all have
she's
bowl
just like. I can't see my face, but it's like
Oh, and then have the Guinam also.
you know the emoji with
know.
the
Yeah.
eyes and then just the straight line
Okay,
mouth.
continue.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like
Minjae.
that's her.
He's
She's the
very loyal.
definition of
He's
calm.
very
Very loyal.
loyal.
He's also
On the
kind of
outside
awkward
and
and
cold
weird,
on the inside.
but like
Yeah.
not in a bad way.
I'm just kidding. Anya is a
He
very
just
nice
followed
person
the
if you
orders
know
of
her.
his senior.
She
Yeah.
helps with homework. Just kidding.
I heard in Korea, senior
Like,
she's very smart,
respect
I
for your
guess.
seniors are very important.
She's
I don't know what she
Yeah,
does.
even like
with
one
She's
older
year.
just
than
there
you.
in our friend group.
That's
If
why
I were in that
I don't even know why
moment,
she's friends with us.
and I wouldn't care about seniority anymore. I'm just
Okay.
like,
Why is she
what is
friends
the
with-
plan? But then he's just
I
calm
don't
and
know. Why are we
collected,
friends with her?
and he just like respect blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They make a good
Okay,
team.
your turn. Go.
Okay, my turn.
But
Right.
it was sad. His death was really
So-
gory.
And
Again,
then, like, he
this
was like,
one-
he kept
this MBTI,
fighting.
I took it
That's
last
sad.
year, so I.
Yeah. And he didn't
It's
even
probably
know
not
who
accurate
Chongsan is, and
anymore.
he
Yeah.
just
I
get
thought they
tortured
said they
and
get
stuff.
every 5 years or something to see if it
Yeah.
changes.
It's like I have no idea what you're talking
But maybe
about.
because
and
we're still
it's
young,
sad.
and it changes faster. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, first we have fiercely independent law.
Wait, did he actually end up meeting them
Freedom
though?
of expression is often
Lol.
adventurer's top priority.
He didn't
He was
make
gonna-
it to that.
Anything
he was
that
gonna
interferes
run
with
in,
that,
but then
like
he got locked
traditions
out,
and hard
right?
rules, creates a sense of oppression for
He got
yeah.
left behind and
personalities.
locked out.
This can make more rigidly
But how come
structured
Guinam say
academics and work
he
a
smells
challenge.
of Chongsan when they didn't even like interact with each other?
don't
They
know.
were just
I
running
think that
around.
has a weird
I
nose.
think the
Total
rules
opposite of
and
you.
traditions.
Weird
Yeah.
nose.
Yeah.
I told you so many times that I like to keep traditions.
Done so. His death is sad.
yeah.
His death, yeah, his sad.
I
His
like
his
to
sad.
keep
His death. It's sad.
traditions and stay by the
Death
rules
is
instead
sad.
of freedom
Yes.
of expression because I feel like it's quote
He's
wrong.
very dramatic also.
It's
I
just
doubt that
weird to do
I
it, so
wouldn't
I'd
be
rather
dramatic
do it
though
the
if
way
I
that
just
I
got
know how to
stabbed.
do it.
I would also be the same thing.
And he kept getting dropped
Next,
on the ground.
Adventurous
Yeah.
That's
dislike
sad.
long
It's
term
funny.
They tried to
commitment
escape
and
plan A
plans.
and then suddenly drop to the ground.
Yeah,
Go back in,
because
go
I
back
break them
in.
the
And
next
then
day.
do again and go back in, go back in.
The tendency to actively avoid planning for
Yeah.
the future
Yeah.
can cause strain in adventurous romantic relationships and
Funny
financial
also.
hardship later in life.
Then
I
it's
don't
also
know.
similar to
Maybe it's just
the
because I'm
Daesu
lazy
trope
and then I just break the planning the next day.
people.
Easily
You know who I
stressed.
feel like this is?
Yeah.
Your
Okay,
MBTI.
rooftop
it's like
sheltered
Steph
students.
for some reason.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Yunji, I don't
I feel like
understand
it
Let me
is.
look
her
through it
character.
again.
she like was trying to get revenge. Not revenge. Yeah, she was trying to get revenge on the other bullied guy, Chosu.
Adventurers live in the present,
He was
full
also
of
bullied.
emotion.
And basically, she was bullied, right?
When
I felt
situations get out of
sympathy. We
control,
all did.
people with this
It was very,
personality
very
type
unfortunate.
can shut down.
But
Losing
then
their
when she
characteristic
turned
charm
into a
and
zombie, or like a
creativity
hanbi
in
actually,
favor
right?
of gnashing.
Gnashing? I don't know, like I don't understand her motive.
Gnashing?
I guess it's like greed that she just wants to eat human flesh.
Easily stressed, so that means you won't
or
be
maybe
seeing
she's
the
just
real
like
me
done with
in
the world.
Yeah, she's
I don't know.
done with the
60
world.
years to come.
She's
I
really
still
pretty
need to
though.
study grade 11, grade 12, and then I need to go to university.
She looks prettier when her
stress
bangs
again.
are
People will never
window bangs.
will never know my true personality.
I don't know.
Okay.
Curtain bangs. Why did I say window?
Window
Overly
bangs.
competitive. Adventurers can
Curtain
escalate
bangs.
small things into
And then
intense
Chosu,
competition.
evil.
Yeah.
I don't
Turning
like
down
him.
Long-term
Like
success in their search for glory in the moment.
okay,
and are
I don't
unhappy
really
when
like
they lose.
Chosu because
Yeah,
I
this
mean
is very
it's
Glory in the
reasonable
moment.
why he didn't want to go inside the building.
Wait, turning
with
down long-term
Eunji,
success in search for glory in the
And
moment. What does
then
that
I don't
mean?
know, his character is just very plain.
Like,
and then when
you would rather, for
when
example, this
they're
person
asked-
could help
when
you
he
in the
gets
future.
rescued,
for
they're
example, like
asked.
you're working,
He is asked.
and they
and
are
he just
an
ignore the
important
banging. I don't understand
person
why
in
the
your
people from the
business, for
helicopter
example,
also cannot
or
hear the
your career.
banging.
And then
Or like they don't
they
even
do
check
something
at
wrong.
all.
Or that you don't
Like you
agree
can't just
with, and then
assume
you're
that
like,
the only
I don't
student
want to work
that
with you
is
anymore,
safe
even though in the long term
is
they
on
might
the
help you a
rooftop.
lot.
Like you don't
I think
check
that's
the
it.
other.
I guess.
Like that's stupid. And then at the
hold
end,
grudges, so-
he's seeing Eunji
and
at
are
the
unhappy when they
at
lose.
the
Yeah, I don't feel angry when I
survivors
lose.
camp, and then
I'm sore loser.
he just
I'm
assumed,
sorry.
Who's
you're
I
all
will
right.
congratulate you
Blah, blah,
on the
blah, blah.
outside,
And he just
but then I'll be
assumed
super
that
angry on the
it's like
inside.
a normal
example,
conversation
if,
when Eunji
I
felt
lose a board
betrayed
game, I'll be
because
like, yeah,
it
congratulations,
was partly
Eugene.
his fault
And then
why
I'll
her
just be
video
so
is
angry
out
and
there,
like, why did you lose?
and he don't even do anything because he didn't even.
Fluctuating
The only person that was
self-esteem.
affected in the
It's
video
demanded
was
that
Eunji.
skills
That's why
be quantified,
he didn't
but that's
have the
harder
will to go
do
down there with her to
adventurous
get the
strengths
phone.
of sensitivity and artistry.
That's why she feel betrayed because they're in the
Adventurous
same boat,
efforts
but then
are often
the only
dismissed,
one
a
who
hurtful
gets
and
negatively
damaging blow,
impacted is Eunji.
especially early in life. Adventurers can
He
start
deserves to be
believe the
eaten.
naysayers
Anyway,
without
next.
strong support.
Okay. No, wait, I have opinion.
Okay, your opinion.
Okay, he
I don't know, I
is
can't say this.
not.
for
He's
you.
very
What does
What does that
passive,
mean? What's
and he doesn't
fluctuating?
really like. He doesn't want to take responsibility.
Inconsistent,
However,
or,
I
like,
disagree
can
that it
easily
was like
swayed,
partially his fault that he
changed.
was.
Those
That
up
he
and
and that
things
he
like
should
that.
have
My
followed her
self-esteem
inside
is
because
already low,
that
so
I don't know,
I
like
don't know what you mean up and down.
I wouldn't because
That's it.
I mean,
for
I
mine.
don't know, like
he also
okay.
talked her out of jumping off the roof,
next
and
category
also
is friendships,
I don't
and this
know,
is getting
like, I
really
feel
long.
like
So we'll just split
he
this into two parts.
he had no choice other than to record her,
okay.
right?
Friendships, as in most aspects of
so
their lives,
it
in
wasn't
friendship, commanders seek
his
personal growth
fault.
and inspiration.
Because it was the bully's
and they
fault.
often have a plan for how to
Um,
accomplish it. Friendships of
and
circumstance built on things.
I forgot that he
friendships,
left
of
the door
circumstance
banging
built on things
and
like
said that he
shared
was the only
routines
survivor.
Are not commanders'
Um,
preferred
yeah.
method.
That-
Rather,
that
they pursue
was
their friends, seek out
I just
individuals
don't
who share
like-
their passion for deep, meaningful discussions.
I also, if
and who
I were in
enjoy
that
learning and
situation
development
of the
as much as
assaulting
they
and
do.
bullying, I don't know
It is
what
not
I would
always
do
easy for
either.
to be commander's
But like, it's
friends.
just so
They
sad.
demand a lot
It
from
makes
these
me so
relationships, but they
emotional.
pay a great deal of attention
Why?
to relationships. And it is unlikely
I feel like what
that
they could have done is
they
just
will ever
get on the
feel
helicopter and then one
What does
like
stagnant mean again?
one guy opened the door or
No
something,
idea,
and then
search.
if it's
like-
zombies, then they just
is it
climb
like-
on the ladder of the helicopter and then fly away. You
Yeah,
know, or
no
get in the
harm in
helicopter and then fly
checking.
away.
Oh, dull.
They
Yeah.
have guns
So-
anyway.
Boring.
Yeah, they have guns.
What's the
Yeah,
point?
so
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
you
I
just
feel like
trust
that's
one of the
partially
school
true because
boy
I like
and
friendships to
from
like
saying
be
that everybody
active
is
and,
already
like, I can
zombies. Like, he's on the
not,
roof. Did he even check the entire school? And
hold
imagine if
myself
this
back.
school boy was just a
I
random
guess.
boy that was like, "Oh yeah, just get me out of here. I just want to
And I
go
like
out."
when
So yeah, nobody's
friends
here.
and I argue, but not in a serious way. It's just like
I don't like it.
meme arguments. Okay, bully students
Like,
group. We just talked
I
about
guess
Green Up. I
the
don't remember the
way
others
you
except for the
and
girl
I
who got
seek
bitten.
friends is
Green
different. I
Yeah,
have like
Greenham and
a
the
smaller
other girl.
amount
Do you know him?
of friends.
Greenham?
And
I don't
the
like.
only-
I mean,
only
obviously, I don't
times
like
that
him,
I
but like
look
his character is
for
crazy.
friends is when I'm like seeking
Like,
excitement or something.
Yeah.
But other
What's
than
the?
that, I just
I mean,
like to
sure,
keep to
everybody
myself.
probably will know
Yeah.
that you're a murderer, but it's a zombie apocalypse. Like, it's not that
I feel like
important
exactly.
to
I don't make
chase
new
after
friends because it's
a guy
really
when there
hard,
are zombies trying to get
actually,
you.
because I don't know at what point I should
like you have no
open
future
up and
anyway. I guess
actually
it's just like his
like,
dignity
make
and his
the jokes
Like,
I
ego
wanna
who's
make
going
of,
to
like,
see the video?
because I don't know like if
I
they'll
need
they'll
to
be
defeat
like
Chong-san because he did me
offended or
wrong
something.
and now I
Not
need
that
to
my
kill
jokes
him.
are offensive.
He poked my
okay?
eye out. Now I
It's
need his
different
eye.
people.
Oh my god!
Oh,
So many
yeah,
scenes
yeah.
of him
But
trying to like
it's like-
claw out Chong-san's eye.
What
I
was
just
I
want to
saying?
like dig in a
It's usually
hole
just
and
people that I already knew
bury myself
and
in
like
it.
I don't know for
I don't like
a couple
that kind of
years, I
scenes.
don't talk
And then
to
the
them
scene
or
where
I'm
he
not
just like
close to them, and then
randomly
suddenly
starts
we become
chewing
good friends
on
and then close
the
friends.
flesh that he has
is what I've noticed sometimes,
eaten from
or it's just
other
like consistently
students as he's walking or
and
as
I
he's
find
talking.
it very amusing when
and
we
then the blood just seeps
disagree
out.
on things that are not very important. Because if we disagree on important things, I feel like that's
Do you have
a
opinions
red flag
for him?
or like I actually get
Oh, yeah.
frustrated.
No, I just
but that doesn't
despise
happen
him.
often.
Important things like
I don't. He's
um,
just like another
whether
hassle that
Bongoreng
I
is
feel like the
good or not,
scriptwriter
and
put it in there so that
the
the
presence of
students
mayonnaise.
had another
No.
thing to run away from and like another purpose.
yes, mayonnaise is
to make it
the
more
presence
intense.
of mayonnaise is important
Yeah,
because
I suppose so. But
you
like
see,
it
you
barely
see-
makes
you see,
sense.
Shrimp wonton
And like,
it's
why
very
of all
good. And then
people
once you
he's
put
the one that gets
mayonnaise
the
on it,
mutation?
I
It's
can't
just
eat it anymore.
Odd.
And
It's
then
like
what will
ironic
happen to the food?
because
okay,
he's
anyway.
the bully.
Exactly.
No.
I don't like mayonnaise.
And then for the girl Hyunju,
Important.
oh my god,
But
she's
you know
really
who
pretty in
likes
this picture.
It's like
I know, but she's an idiot. The
Okay.
character is.
What was she
Can I say
trying to
that? Yes, I
do?
can.
it's like okay, important
What was she
issues
trying to
like
do in the
serious
science lab?
topics, you know. So
I don't know, like
if you
pet
disagree
the
on
the
that,
hamster.
No,
I
I
feel
mean,
like-
why did she go into the science lab in the first
no.
place?
Oh, cause she
So,
heard noises.
Commander Friendship. Oh wait, I already read that.
Oh, she
right?
was
Oh, no,
sleeping.
I haven't. Commander
Oh,
She was
friendships are
sleeping,
built
and
on
then her
surveillance.
friends
A lot of
left
what
her, and then she just
they find
decided to go
enjoyable
into the
is
science
the
classroom to check
repartee
the
of
sound,
putting
and then
plots
she was like,
forward
"Oh,
and,
cute little hamster," and she
defending them
literally
from
put her
attack
finger
from
in the
every
hole
angle.
of the hamster cage for the hamster to bite.
People with the commander
did you
personality
expect?
type are very
The
smart
hamster's
and highly
like,
critical,
"Oh,
and they won't back down if they are
Finger.
put on the defensive.
What do I do with
yeah,
it?"
I won't back
Yeah.
down.
Obviously, the
I think
first
that's
instinct
because
is to
it
bite
is
it.
not only about the topic, it is
And-
about
Yes.
dignity
And then the first,
and the world.
and then when she showed the
Guy, there's no
blood
better
on
way to earn
dignity.
their respect.
from
True.
her finger, it's kind of realistic.
If
rather
I
than
can,
in
like,
those
if you
movies
were
where they
able-
only show like
if you are able
drop
to
of blood
convince me,
falling.
actually,
It was
I will
kind of
be
like
very,
a blob
very
of blood.
impressed.
And like,
Yeah,
I don't
very
understand how
nice.
she was
Okay.
partly part of the
Next.
bullying group. Like we didn't see her
do I do I
bully.
just read everything or
You know?
Yeah, sure,
But
read
she
it
was
then.
friends with the others.
Yeah, but they
that's
were
it.
the one who mainly
Bridging
do the
the
bullying
gap.
part. But
more
then, why
enlightened
would
commanders
girls bully?
recognize that if ever there was an area where they could learn
I don't know,
from
man.
others and
The
improve
world is
themselves,
messed up.
it is in the
Why
realm
would she
of
contribute?
emotional
Why would girls
sensitivity.
contribute to
dismiss
assaulting
any
other
aspect
girls?
of personal growth, borders, or hypocrisy. Okay, hypocrisy.
And then there's
I kind of
the picture on
see
the
that
right
because sometimes
beside
I'm
that
like I'm
girl
very,
is
I feel like
the
I'm very
bullied
self-aware
boy,
when it comes to hypocrisy.
the son of the
I
science guy.
try my best to not be hypocritical because I feel like that's going against my own
Hisu, Park
view,
Hisu.
and it's like
Her character
ugh,
didn't have
you know, when
like barely had any
hypocritical,
lines.
it's like, cringe.
I think I
It's
think
cringe when
who
I'm
said it
hypocritical.
last time that
Anyways,
they only like added her character for
I
like
said that.
awareness.
friendships with people from the
I said they
diverse
added, like,
group
this,
can be
like,
especially rewarding
sexual
for
assault
commanders, as
scenes
the
and
shared
this
intuitive and trait
pregnant high
fosters
schooler
an
scene
instantaneous
for awareness.
connection that can bridge the
Like
chasm
there wasn't any
between
plot
their
line.
uninhibited logic and
I'm not talking about the
recognition
character,
that
but like
cooperation and
the
conciliation
writers,
can
like the
often
plot,
accomplish
like,
more than
what is
that
the
logic
point of
ever could
They
alone.
could have
Like, they
included
could have
them to the plot better.
they could, yeah. Like
Yeah.
suddenly there was just like
Still,
random
the bulk
baby
of Commander's
and
friends will
the
likely
police
fall
are just like
into the
carrying the baby.
analyst
Like
category.
how does that
As
how does that connect?
all of these types share the
I guess
same
like they're just
passion
trying to
for
show
logical,
that it's not just the high
far-reaching
schoolers. I
ideas
guess
and
like
critical
other
debate. random people
yeah, I
as well, so it
find-
could like be anyone.
I find
that's in
debating
that town.
Yeah,
very
but, like,
amusing
They could have
when it
done
doesn't piss me off.
some better
And
writing
most
to
of the
make it
time it
all
doesn't,
connect
unless
with
that
each
person is
other.
also pissed off, then I'm also pissed off.
Like, we don't even know if this girl was
When
friends
it
with
doesn't
any of the
piss me
other
off,
like
friends.
when I
like
see
when
you
that person
debate,
isn't
It or like
when I
it was
see you
just like
debate,
random.
it's like pisses you off, and then you like
more
list
about the
down
plot
all
and,
the
like,
points
complaining
and
later.
I feel like
I don't know, it's scary when I see you
if they
debate.
all joined together, I feel like that would be too big of a coincidence.
I mean, okay, if the
so
person
that's why maybe
isn't
they tried to like
genuinely,
separate them and just have different
you're wrong,
storylines.
you know, it's
Also,
like,
I feel like I've
oh,
been
yeah.
watching a lot of coming
when
of
the person
age
isn't mad,
movies
you know,
that I
and
feel
they're
like the
not,
characters are
seriously
not.
angry.
That's why like
and think
a lot
that
of these
I'm
characters just
stupid,
have no
then I'm
opinion,
like,
or I'm just
yeah,
like
okay,
they're
this is
neutral. They're
just
just there
a
to add to
discussion,
the
but
plot.
heightened.
But then they don't have
You know?
individual stories, which I understand because
If
this
there's
is like
anyone
a,
who can
this is
or
a
won't, as many
thriller
as with
zombie
many more
movie, right?
down-to-earth types
Or
who
like
often
series. It's
question
not
the
coming
point
of age or
such
like drama.
discussions, will find
So,
themselves ignored,
yeah.
perhaps in a situation that is best
I
for
can
everyone.
see why they didn't go in depth into
I don't get what that
a
means.
lot of the characters,
Oh,
but
so it's saying like
don't
I
know.
ignore
I
people
like
who
life
just, like,
stories.
personal, which is like okay, I guess.
And
but
like why
kind of
Guinam is like this,
in like
and like why that
class
girl is like that.
situations.
But when we're talking
yeah,
about the plot,
I guess.
like
yeah.
it just didn't work well. Like
Okay, next.
I don't know. I understand that their point was for awareness,
Hello?
but
Oh, next
it just
me?
doesn't
You didn't say next. I thought
go
you were saying
well.
your
Yes, it
next
seems a bit
point.
forced.
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
forced.
Okay, wait, but I have a big question though.
Okay.
Am I considered
English
one
teacher,
of your,
we love her.
main
she's
friends?
great. She shouldn't have gone
Yeah.
for the cardigan girl, but like I feel like she's the only responsible adult. So
Yeah.
like, okay,
What was
fair
I
enough.
supposed to say?
I mean, she's the responsible adult. Like,
You
would
could-
you
you said
rather
yes-
go
you should say
after
yes
a
or no, you're
student that
Mm.
murdered another of your
No, I
students?
said yeah.
And then she also
'Cause, like, I
makes
don't-
fun of other people's financial.
I don't really classify my friends. It's just
financial status, and then
I don't know.
the
just
student also just
I mean, friend. I don't. How do I explain it?
willingly went out of the room towards the zombies.
Uh,
versus
okay,
it's
don't
like
explain. My
Sometimes
turn.
I'm closer
taking
to this
care of the
person,
other
sometimes I'm closer to
students
that person. Okay,
that
that's
are
it.
like maybe 10 of them.
In friendship,
Like, why would you go
adventurers
after
are
that
some of
one
the
that's
most
hopeless?
comfortable people around.
Why don't you just
Laid
stay
back
with
and
the other 10
spontaneous
students so
people
that
with
they
that
don't
adventure
don't
personality type don't bog things
end up
down
dying?
with arguments or structured long-term plans.
if you bring
And
her
then
back,
she
or if you help
pastimes
the
like debates
help that girl,
over
like
European economic
it's-
policy
there's
won't
no
hold their
point.
attention long.
which ended up resulting in
plus
her
they
dying.
both died.
Here and now
So that's
is what's
sad.
most important to the adventurers,
Yeah.
and they love spending time with their friends, doing casual
She
fun
didn't.
activities.
She
I don't
wasn't.
know about
I
that
mean,
one.
sure. At the end of the day,
Enjoying life together.
the pink
Adventure
cardigan
personalities
girl,
believe in actions, not
the
words.
pink cardigan girl
They talk about what is,
was
not what
going
could,
to bring
should, or
food
will
to
be,
the rooftop for
and
them,
then
but
they actually
like
do it. This passion
your
for
words had no
action is a
impact
blessing
to
for
her
adventurers since it helps them
when they
get
needed
past their
her the most,
shyness
which is the
in
food
meeting
part
new
where they were
people.
in the same
Yeah.
room.
Adventurers are sensitive
When
much
they
more
yeah,
than most,
she just
and
didn't want to open
it
the door.
takes time
What
to
what are
build
they
that
gonna do?
trust with
What?
new
Like kill
friends
her?
to
They're not
open
gonna
up
kill
and
her
be natural.
because they're not like you.
Yeah,
So-
I'm pretty sure that's for everybody though.
yeah.
Everybody gets shy and then open up and then trust new
Yeah.
friends. Same thing.
The
I mean, if you
creator
throw
of the
yourself
virus.
out there right away.
No, I don't. Okay, so
might
I
be,
can
but
see
I feel like there's
that
very little
Sure,
people
he's
who
a
are like
science
that.
guy, and his son
Yeah.
is getting bullied.
If new
But then he also like
acquaintances
victim
start
blamed
things
his son.
out by
Like,
explaining,
can you just
"You'd do
fight
way
back?
better
Like,
if-"
bro.
It's unlikely
Yeah, and then he,
they'll
like,
ever
Just
be
move
close.
school then.
Obviously,
Oh my
don't say that.
god.
Yeah,
Like,
move
imagine
school.
You meet somebody for the
Move
first time. You're
town. I don't know.
like,
You're
you know,
rich.
It would be
report
better
to the
if you
police.
didn't wear a
Report
pink
to the
shirt.
police.
He has a PhD, right? But then
Adventures
he ends
just
up
take
working
place
at the
in
high
high
school
school
because of
occasionally
his
for
son.
fun.
Like, you're rich. You PhD people,
People with
I'm
this
assuming
personality
that you're
type
rich.
are happy to get along with just
He
about
seems
anyone, but potential
rich.
friends need to
He has
ease
a
up
wife
on
and
being
a
too
child.
judgmental or
Like,
demanding.
It's not that many people. If you want to move schools, you can move school.
Because, like, if you
move
have-
to a different country, you can move to a
Yeah.
different country. If you want to homeschool him, then fine. Like, don't get mad at your
If their
child because
friends
they are
keep things
traumatized
and
Yeah.
easygoing,
by their
adventurers are happy
bullies.
to return the favor when
Like,
Yeah,
it's
he's
one
already, like, not
against
safe in school.
many. What are they expecting?
When they're with friends, they
He's already
trust.
not safe in
Adventurers
school,
know
and
how
he's
to
not
relax,
safe
sharing
at home as well.
rules,
Like,
traditions, and expectations in favor of just enjoying
And
themselves.
like, I don't
don't know where he gets all this knowledge from, but I'm pretty sure that one of the main things that you learn
Those who prefer
in
safe, structured
school
environments
is
might end up
don't make
struggling in these
random
friendships,
like
especially
potion
if they lecture
stuff
adventurers on how they
and
live
then
their
just
lives.
test it out on hamsters and assume they work on
As
humans.
with any criticism, those friends are free to do their own thing and to like adventurers to do
Why?
theirs. Yeah,
Like if
don't
he
tell
only
me
did
how to live
rats,
my
like maybe
life.
try it on cats next and then monkey or something.
Adventurers
He just straight away like, okay, it works on
non-judgmental attitudes
hamsters.
make it easy
Hey son, come
for
here.
them to
Let's
get
do it on
along
my
with
son.
others.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
judgmental though.
It says and the whole
Non-judgmental
origin
attitudes.
thing is kind of weird. He's like, I
really have to take
record
this
on
again.
his laptop
But it's
with
not
Yeah.
always
with
the
his
same
son
way around.
and
Lots of personal space
Wife
and
in the
freedom
wife in the
are
background
associated with
hide,
adventure
and then
personalities.
he
And it's
he's
often
like
other explorer
so
types who share
very
their
calmly.
live
He
and
says,
live.
I have noticed
view and joy
that
in
how many
actually doing
percent
things
in mice
that
will
gravitate
fight
towards
back
adventures.
to the
There's
cat
really no
and
better
decide
friend
to
than adventurers
extract
for
that
dropping the pretenses
and inject it to
enjoying
my son.
low stress fun. I'm a pretty stressful person though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I get because it's like
Are there
even when
any
we're
of the
having fun or something, you want everyone to
characters here
cooperate,
that
which
you want
is
to
understandable, and I do too.
discuss?
It's like if this person's like, oh, why
No,
don't we do
not
that?
really.
And
I
then
guess,
that
like, Kang
other person's like,
Jin-soo,
oh,
the
but what?
teacher,
Why don't
one
we
of the
do this?
teachers,
And you're just like,
just
can
shows
we do
that like
this
some
first?
adults
And I
are
usually
a
agree.
lot of adults
Yeah,
actually
like,
are also like not
also the
truthful
sun
and
and
Stop
the
going
clouds
all
are
over the
big.
place. Complete opposite
Yeah.
of the English teacher.
I mean, like in that situation, like I mean, you really expect us to do all
and then
of
the
that
school
at once,
nurse,
like, do it
the
one
scene
by
where
one,
she
like
hit the wall, that was
stop,
kind of
like
comedic.
talking, and then let's
Comical.
just do this, okay?
The police are fine. I guess they're
This
there
is
for
the end for part 1 of episode 7
comedy,
about
comical
how
purposes
then
as well,
again,
and
the
like
plot is
personality
like
tests.
not
In
connected.
the next part,
Well,
we'll be talking more
like,
about
it's just random
enneagrams
people.
and
But this
astrology
these two
and
police,
how they relate
this
to our
detective
Their
and then the
dynamic is
police
great.
are like comedic duo.
podcast.
yes, yeah,
Hi
it's good.
everyone.
For
Oh, I
some
forgot my
stress
line.
relief.
I forgot
they
to
were
switch
talking
the
about
camera.
intense
I blanked
scenes.
We're
out.
talking about
Welcome to
you go to
Podcastination, a podcast where
SNU,
we
and then he's
procrastinate
like,
productively
yeah, I go.
and talk about lots of
And then
stuff.
he's like, how
And
many times did
give
you
us
redo
a
the
pretty
test?
listen.
And he's like,
I'm your
I
host,
only did it
Eugene.
once.
And I'm your co-host Jessica.
He's trying to say that he's old.
And in this episode,
That's funny.
we're going to be talking about personality tests and some of
Okay.
the results
I
from
like
our
their
own
duo.
personality tests.
And
Specifically
then like we thought that
MBTI and
the
Enneagram,
Hochul guy
Enneagram, yeah.
like betrayed them, but then he
those
came back with a
tests because
bus. That was
they're
nice.
particularly popular. And we're also going to talk about
I think the last character we're
the
going to
pros and
discuss
cons
is
of
Ojo's dad,
personality
the
tests and
firefighter,
are they accurate?
who is very dedicated.
So how was
and
your day today,
Chivalrous.
Jessica?
Every time I say that word,
Today was
it's always
an ordinary
Theodore.
day.
Theodore
Online
from Oven and the
classes.
Chipmunk
yeah,
saying
Theodore.
chivalrous.
And
Chivalrous.
that's it.
No,
finished
Theodore.
my school
Chivalrous. Chivalrous.
at 3 p.m. And
Okay.
then I did the Enneagram and research on the personality.
Okay, he went like
types and
such
stuff,
a
and
long
then
way, and like
for-
his
preparing
journey
for
to get
this
to his daughter
episode,
was
and
so
then
long. But
recording
then they
now,
only
and
met
it's,
for like 5
around
minutes,
4
and it was a
p.m.
little
already.
bit disappointing.
What about you? How was
And
your day?
Yeah.
it was sad. My day was fine. It was very cold in the morning
Yeah.
because
All
it was
they
raining, and I
did
thought it was gonna rain the
was
whole day, but it
run,
didn't.
and then
Now
done.
it's
Sunny. Yeah.
and then
it's
like
kind of hot. I don't know.
um,
like her,
and
to Onjo, it was
I
like,
did my
oh my gosh, Dad!
MBTI
Oh no,
and
Dad!
Enneagram tests yesterday.
Oh, Dad, you're alive. Let's run. And then
Something
he's like,
interesting
oh, no,
from
Dad,
this
you're
week.
sacrificing yourself.
Or I guess
Yeah.
last week,
So
because it's a Monday.
I still didn't. I mean, I understand that
I watched
there was a point
Encanto
of
finally.
sacrifice,
It's good.
but like he
it
could
didn't
have
make me
ran
cry
with
though,
them.
because
Yeah,
like I was
yeah.
expecting to cry
he
because
made
people were like,
enough,
"Oh, it's so sad," and I cried watching it. And then they're like,
Distractions. He could just
there are many
straight
parts
away
that
run
are really
with them, close the
sad,
door,
but
and
then
run
I don't
with
know why I
them.
didn't
Like
cry.
it's a gated
I got really
door.
sad at
It's
one
not
part,
gonna-
but
It's not gonna
overall, it's a
break
pretty good
open
movie.
like glass or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
haven't
even if
watched
he-
that yet, and I haven't given a
Like,
particular interest towards it.
I don't
But
know
is there
which way the
anything
door
else
opens,
that you
but
want to
like
tell us about?
he was like sticking
what we
onto the door
watched
so that
this
none of
week,
them
Eugene?
could get to the door,
oh
right?
yeah, we watched.
And
No, we should
like,
save it for the
even
next
though-
episode. Like
there was
you
no
know.
point. Like,
Okay.
even though
fine.
if he
Okay.
wasn't there and he was running with them, the zombies would still be at that same
All right,
spot.
what's your MBTI, Jessica?
If you're saying that, oh, he's blocking the zombies from
Why
pushing
don't
the
you
door
start
open,
first? I'm scared. I don't know what to say.
the
would prepare
zombies
yourself.
are already
Okay,
like
we're
pushing
kind of
the gate
underprepared,
like
but it's
really,
okay.
really hard because
So
they're
I
trying
took
to
my
eat him.
I took the MBTI test for the first time. I think it was in
Anyways,
school
like,
there's
actually.
no point.
At our PPS class.
And then there was his
and
loyal
I got
junior.
ESTJ.
What does
I
that
forgot which
for?
one.
I know. I find him in the same category as
Oh yeah,
the
PPS.
archery guy.
Personal,
Yeah,
professional
just
He
skills.
was like, throw me
Yeah,
the rope.
okay, hold
and then
on.
he was like,
ESTJ
nah,
is
I
the
can do this by
executive.
myself. You stay safe here.
PSHE.
Bye. Or
What?
something like that.
Yeah.
PSHE was like in grade 7.
Yeah, but he was very
I think.
dedicated. He was like, let
I
me
think
help you
sometime in
compare
grade 9.
PSCHE to PSHCE.
Okay.
Wonder
And
which one's the
then-
correct one.
Okay. So we're gonna
Yeah,
move
yeah.
on.
Basically,
theories.
it's a
Okay,
class
I
that-
there was like a plot hole kind of where Onjo was like bitten,
Basically,
right?
professional personal skills.
Not
so it's
bitten,
like,
bitten, but like scratched /
Your-
bitten in the
Yeah, yeah,
beginning,
yeah.
and then
We
she didn't
discussed
like she
mental
didn't turn into
health
Hanbi. Like,
and
is it like
time
is she
management
an
and
I
all
think she
that
was
student
scratched,
stuff.
though.
but scratched
not
by
that
There was
the
a
girl
scene
was
or
only a student
what?
thing, but
No.
anyways.
Like she was pushed
Oh,
and then she fell
what is an
down.
finding out
MBTI
about
test?
herself
Hold
and
on.
stuff.
Oh,
Basically, they were
Huh?
trying to hold her down onto the bed. But then, like, the girl was like seizuring or
related,
something like that.
for
And she
younger-
was like pushed
younger
off, and then she
grades.
fell onto the other bed and got
Yeah.
scratched
First
by
time
like
we
the
Yeah,
did,
kind of.
bedpost
either
or
it was
something.
grade
oh,
8
okay.
or grade 9, I think.
I guess so. But I guess it was implied that she was bitten.
Okay,
Also, why did
anyways.
she have like a big
The
bandage
MBTI
for a
test
scratch?
is a personality test by from
other
the
theory.
I don't know. I was
Myers-Briggs
told that
type
if you
indicator.
get scratched or
That
something,
is what the test is called,
you shouldn't bandage
and
it. You just
basically
leave it out in the
it's,
open and just put betadine on
popular for
I mean, yeah, if it's bigger,
understanding
then I
one's
would
personality.
bandage it. But if it's like just a
And
small one,
basically
I
there's
don't.
extrovert or introvert.
And then
What was the other one?
so there's a season 2. It's like basically
Sensing or
confirmed because like all the
intuition,
articles that I've read
thinking
are
or
like
feeling, and judging or
can't
perceiving.
wait to see this in season
So,
2 and can't
there
wait what
are
season 2
16
brings.
types
Blah blah
in
blah blah.
total with all
So
the
there's
combinations,
there's
like,
gonna be a season 2. I think.
ESTJ,
and
INFP.
People are saying
blah,
that
blah, blah.
Changsan will
right?
return because we didn't
And
really
each of
see
them
him
have their
dead.
own, like,
we didn't really see him
qualities and
die.
strengths and weaknesses.
We just saw him fall. You know.
Okay, before we get into the pros and cons, I'll just
But
go through mine
that doesn't
a
make
little
sense
bit.
if Guinam is dead, but
So,
he's not dead. No, yeah,
Last
that's not-
time I took the test, the first time actually, the only other time I think, I
about
got
that,
ESTJ, and that is
it
the
doesn't make
executive.
sense.
I don't
'Cause
really know what that
if
means
he's
anymore.
he made
but
all the
yesterday I
zombies
took the
fall
test
down
and I
first
got
before
ENTJ,
he
so I
and
didn't
Guinam,
change
he
much,
pulled
I
Guinam to
guess,
fall down, right?
just from
And
sensing to intuition.
Assuming that
And
the zombies
ENTJ
died.
is the
all
commander.
the zombies die,
And
he
okay,
should probably
so
die too.
Yeah.
But he was the
a
one that was
commander is
closest
someone
to
with the extroverted,
fire
intuitive,
explosion thingy, because
intuitive
it was from the top.
thinking and judging personality
Right?
traits.
Mm,
They
yeah.
are
Going
decisive
down.
people who love momentum and
So,
accomplishment.
if
They
you're
gather
saying like
information
that,
to
then the
construct their
zombies
creative
probably
visions, but rarely
wouldn't
hesitate
have died
for
because
long
they're invincible
before
or
acting on
something
them.
like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel like
So
I'm not
if you're saying that Changsan is alive, it would
super
assume that Guinam and all the other
extremely
zombies that are
ENTJ
down there are
because,
alive as well.
yesterday, like it shows the percentage and stuff,
Yeah.
right? Of
But then,
your-
like, I
of,
don't know,
what you
movie
got.
magic or
And
like
mine
movie
was
formula.
all of them
Also,
were
like in
close
the
to, like,
end when
50%
Namra
for each,
was like,
like,
I've
for,
found other
each
people more
category,
like me, and
so
then
it's
like
yeah.
many people theorize that it's Changsan that they saw.
Commanders
running
are
with
natural born
Namra or
leaders.
something.
People with this personality type embody
You see,
the gifts of
that is why I
charisma
don't
and
like her.
confidence
She
and
very
project authority in a way that
what's it called?
draws crowds together behind
She just
a common
says something
goal.
and she assumes everybody will also
However,
understand.
commanders are also
Like, say it
characterized
clearly.
by an often ruthless level of
There's no
rationality, using their drive, determination,
guess
and
so,
sharp
yeah.
minds to achieve
Will
whatever
we be
they've
watching
set for
season 2
themselves.
together? Yes.
Perhaps it is best that they
Yeah.
make up only
Okay.
3%
I don't
of the
like
population, lest they overwhelm
I
the
feel
more
like
timid and
it's
sensitive
kinda
personality
overrated.
types
I
that
don't
make up
like
much
the
more
how the
of the
plot
much of the rest
yeah.
of the world.
A lot of like
It's very
But we
reviews
have
I see
commanders to
is
thank
like
for many of
positive.
the businesses and institutions
I feel like it's just
we take. for
it was
granted every day.
enjoyable. It was
So,
entertaining, but then
basically,
like
there are a lot
like
of weird
Yeah, please
intense
give us a
business
summary.
or like are annoying.
I mean,
Intense
as
business
a
person
zombie movie,
who
it is very
does
good
whatever they
on
can to
the
achieve
special
the goal.
effects
Um,
and the camera angle.
I don't know if I'm that okay.
And the editing.
I guess so.
Sure,
I mean,
that's
I
that's good.
I try with
I'm
school
gonna admit
stuff,
that it's good.
but
And like
yeah,
the goriness
My
and the thrillerness
MBTI
are
is
there,
ISFP,
but plot-wise,
and the
not
combination
good.
is completely
Like,
opposite
there's-
from Eugene's.
Like I don't
And
see
it's,
there are many different
the adventure.
people, and I
So
don't see how they
this is
connect
based
with
on
each
16
other.
personalities
There's
website,
different
so,
plots that sometimes they're just like
the-
useless. Like why are
Does
they
this count
there?
as plagiarizing? I don't know, but I'll just read it.
Like
An adventurer,
mean-
ISFP, is a person with the introverted, observant
they have
feeling
a
and
small
perspective and
purpose, but like
personality traits.
to the
They
big
tend to have open
picture,
minds,
like it doesn't
approaching
just
life and
connect. Like
experiences,
usually
and
in
people
movies
with
they have
grounded
like
warmth.
one
Their
big
ability to stay
plot
in the
to
moment
work with,
helps
and this
them
one is just like
uncover
separate
exciting
small ones, some
potentials.
even useless
I
ones,
don't know what that
and then
means.
there's the main ones.
Okay.
And then
Adventure personalities
I also
are
don't
true
like the
artists,
ending
but not
of the
necessarily
characters.
in the
They're
typical
just
sense where they're out
like
painting happy,
the
happy
ending
little
of Pink
trees.
Cardigan Girl is just like
Often
that.
enough,
Like
though, they are
it's
perfectly capable
just
of this.
that.
Rather, it's
Like that.
they use aesthetics, design, and even their
like
choices in action to
anticlimactic.
push the
Yeah,
limits of
yeah.
social
The ending
convention.
was
yeah,
unbreakable.
anticlimactic.
Blah blah blah. Okay.
And
I don't really
the
understand what
ending of
this
the
means. It's very vague.
Archer's
Yeah, that's the thing with
Archery
these. They're like
sisters,
very vague.
brothers,
Um,
death, anticlimactic.
Adventures
What
are
happened to the
definitely
child
introverts,
also?
surprising their
Yeah,
biggest
she was
flaws.
probably,
What
like,
is the
taken
point
care
of
of
being
being
there?
to be by themselves?
the
What is the
quarantine.
point of the baby? Like, what's the
Yeah, sometimes I suppose I like being alone.
I guess to show different
Adventurers live
ages.
to find ways to push their
And then
passions.
what-
Riskier
what
behaviors
else
like
happened to the
gambling and extreme
politician
sports
lady?
Are more common
Like-
with this personality type than others.
What is the point of that? Of showing us
I
like
don't
the
know about that
politician?
one.
I mean, to show like the
However, if a
political aspect to
criticism
the
does
zombie
get through,
thingy,
it
but
can
like
end poorly.
I don't see any connection.
Some adventurers can handle kindly phrased
I guess, yeah,
commentary,
just like, I
valuing
guess
it
they're
as
trying to
another perspective to help push their
reach.
passions
They're
in
trying
new
to
directions.
be inclusive,
But
I
if
guess,
the
by
comments are
showing
more
like,
biting
oh,
and
how
less mature,
these people are
adventure
affected and how
personalities can
those
lose
people
their
are
tempers
affected.
in spectacular
But then movie
yeah,
or
I
like
feel like
series
that is
wise,
accurate.
maybe yeah, okay,
I feel
maybe
like they should be
That happens a lot.
connected.
for a
times.
series it's better for them to do that.
Adventurers are
Also, it should be
sensitive
connected.
to
But I feel
others'
like
feelings and value
yeah, like the
harmony.
mother
When
of
faced
like
with
the politician
criticism,
is
it
the
can be a
mother
challenge
of
for people with this
Namra,
type
and
of
like I guess they're trying to
type
make
of
connection from
personality
that.
to step away
But for a
from the
movie,
moment long enough to not
then it
get
should be like
caught up
just
in the heat of
focused
the
on
moment.
a specific group of people and that's it.
Blah blah blah.
Maybe if they
Adventures can
maybe they
usually
felt like
call
if they
the
focused
past
on only a group
the
of people,
past
then
and
it would be
move
too
on as though
boring
it
or like
never
too
occurred.
little, and they had to force a lot of stuff
I
in.
hold grudges a lot, so I don't.
Even yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff. Even though I feel like a lot of
Okay.
stuff were
That's like the
already
main idea,
forced
I
in.
suppose. The rest is like more vague.
yeah, like
I feel like the value
And-
harmony
oh,
is quite accurate
once we
because I
scroll
feel
down
like when
to,
someone doesn't
like,
cooperate, you
the
just
other cast.
please cooperate.
There's the car accident.
then you
I'm
just lose
reminded of the
respect for
car
them
accident
for not
husband
cooperating.
and the pregnant wife.
Okay.
I don't know.
Where
one
the
that
fire-
past is just the
yeah.
past.
Yeah.
That
That is
one,
100%
like, what was the
not
point
true.
of that? Honestly,
yeah.
I
I
will
mean, yeah.
like it was just
You know,
there.
up to this day, I still
yeah,
remember
just,
Eugene
the one I
not
like
finishing her
think
food.
of is just to show like different
And
age
I was
demographics
like,
and how different people are affected by the same
We were
situation.
eating in a restaurant and she didn't finish her
I
food.
sound like Miss Elaine.
because I was full.
It
What
was
was I
like-
supposed to do?
It was
It was
like
like
a
up my
carbonara.
esophagus.
Yeah.
It was like fettuccine
Is that it?
carbonara or something.
So,
and then there's
how
like
would
the
you rate
chicken-
the movie?
Chicken,
I mean, the
fried
series.
Chicken katsu or something on the top.
6
and you
out
didn't
of
finish it.
10
It was like
for
your
season
birthday,
1.
meal or something like that. But yeah, I was just
You know,
like,
honest.
sad because
Oh,
it
we
wasn't
were
finished.
watching it like every
If
week,
you do
maybe like 1 to
something
2
to me,
episodes.
I will never forget
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, I was on my
And I
I
phone
didn't even
for
do
some
anything
of them
to you.
because it was too
Okay,
boring.
anyways. So
Like,
I found
with your strengths.
it was. Oh, another
kind of
issue that I
interesting
have
before
is
strengths.
I mean,
People who are
you-
also
it's
ENTJs.
repetitive.
There's
It's
Steve
weird.
Jobs,
I mean,
Gordon Ramsay.
obviously it would
I feel
be
like these people are
repetitive
very
because it's a
ENTJ,
zombie where they
and
keep
I'm
like
not
finding a
that
classroom and then
ENTJ.
hiding, finding a classroom and then
Franklin D.
hiding, finding a
Roosevelt-
place and then hiding.
Roosevelt.
But like it's
Doctor Strange.
It's
and
very
Miranda
repetitive.
Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada. So
like finding a
Ve- very,
classroom,
like-
somebody die,
and they can't
commanders,
save
I guess,
them,
and, like,
go into the
really
classroom, hide,
entrepreneurial.
and cry.
Okay. Strength.
And then
Cry.
somebody gets
Efficient.
bitten, and then they transform, and then they have to kill them, and then they cry.
Yeah,
And
go
stopping
see.
each other,
I thought you didn't
cry,
find it.
like that, like
Okay.
Well,
repetitive.
I felt that okay, like
Jungkook.
they were in different locations of the school,
Michael
right? In like the
Jackson,
gym,
Lady
the
Gaga,
lab, and not really the
Christina
lab,
Aguilera,
the like recording room, the broadcasting room, and like just normal classroom. I feel like they were
Marilyn Monroe.
resourceful, but yeah, I can see why it gets boring.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to
Bob
show us
Ross.
how to survive a zombie apocalypse if
Oh
we
my
are at
gosh.
school,
Just
Yeah.
and what to do and what not to do.
Okay, you can continue now.
Maybe this is a
Avril
PSA for
Lavigne.
teenagers.
cool.
Maybe our school should
And I
get
have Gordon
drones.
Ramsay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Start
anyways.
getting drones.
My strengths: efficient, energetic, self-confident, strong-willed,
okay.
Okay.
strategic thinkers, charismatic,
All right.
and inspiring.
That is it
Okay.
for our review.
There's also
main
another
topic.
personality test that's
of
like
All of Us Are
chaotic
Dead.
good,
Should you go watch it?
lawful neutral.
If you want
that
to.
one,
It's not like
the
go
grid.
watch it. It's really
And I
good.
took
and it
that
will
one a while
impact
back.
your
and I got
point of
chaotic
view,
good.
but it's enjoyable
Yeah, I don't
for
know.
the moment.
But I feel
even
like
though we kind of complained a lot.
to my
uh,
friends,
If you don't have anything else to
I'm
watch, then
that,
sure.
and to people that I don't really know or like what I
Okay.
when I'm
And-
serious, it's more ENTJ.
You see, the personality between people that how you interact with people that you
Okay.
know versus the people that you don't
Continue,
know
yeah.
is
Not so good
different.
news.
So when people say,
Yeah.
"Oh, so what's
Okay.
Jessica's personality
So,
like?"
we're bringing back
either you say,
the not so good
Jessica's
news
crazy
segment.
or Jessica's shy, and they're
And
totally opposite.
so far
they're like
this
totally different
week,
personalities. So you can't.
I'm not.
So I don't. if
There
they say
isn't
describe
like
yourself, I
any
don't know how
bad
I'm
news that
supposed to
stuck
tell you,
out
like,
much other
do I have to
than like
write
the Russia
Jessica's
and
crazy or
Ukraine
Jessica's
war. And I'm
shy?
not
'Cause
saying
they're different.
that what I'm
Yeah.
saying is reliable
And it's like,
information, and I
there
would
were
recommend
questions when
you
we were
to
doing the quiz. It's like
go to like news,
I like to help people, agree
reliable
to
news
disagree,
outlets
and then I'm like,
to search
sure,
what
I'll
is
help
going on and
keep like my
how you
friends
can,
and
like,
my family, but like
help
if you're just
help.
I don't know, like if
With
we're doing a
donations
group
and
project
stuff,
and you didn't do
or stuff like
anything,
that.
I'm not gonna help
Yeah,
you by
so-
doing
But
your task
basically,
and
yeah, okay,
make
you wanna
life
say something?
easier
Yeah,
for
a
you,
lot of
you know?
questions
We're
are
aware
very
that
depending
like we're
on
trying our best
situations.
to gain accurate and
Okay.
correct information
The ones
and
I agree
educate
with,
ourselves
the strengths, I feel like
about the war. but-
efficient. It depends whether
And we have
I'm
a story highlight on our Instagram where we
but most
share
of the
posts
time,
about the situation from more
especially like
reliable
compared
sources.
to some people,
Um,
like my mom.
So just
I feel
know
like
that we're
we're
trying
more
our best to
efficient
stay
because
informed and keep
she's
up with the
very-
information.
yeah.
But we feel that there are many other
Inefficient.
podcasts or sites
I feel like
that are
she's-
more
she likes
qualified
to
and
do
more
things
reliable.
slowly and like carefully,
if
I
we're not
guess.
talking about it, it's not
But
because
yeah, I'm
we're
just, like,
ignoring
finish
the
it
topic.
fast.
It's because we just don't
And,
know whether we
sometimes that backfires
we're
because
qualified to
I'm not
talk
careful,
about it
but
if our information
more
is
efficient.
correct or if the information changes over
self-confident,
time
energetic. I feel
Yeah.
like
and
pretty
stuff like
yeah,
that.
I think so. I'm not like. Why was the first example I thought of Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony?
Oh, yeah, you said.
I haven't watched My Little Pony in like
Oh yeah, okay, hold on.
6 years.
Basically,
self-confident,
so the first
working
time,
on it,
I mean, the start
strong-willed,
where Russia invaded Ukraine was like last month.
I guess.
It's like
That's
February
the opposite
24th, I
answer,
think.
Reaction of strong-willed.
Basically, the
Yes,
Russian.
I am. Strategic thinker.
I'm trying
You
to
have to
phrase
be
my words
self-confident.
well so that they don't sound.
Yes. Strategic thinkers. I
insensitive.
guess so.
But the gist is that
But then, like, okay, compared to
the
some
Russian
people,
president
yeah.
is
But
trying
compared
to
to other people, like I don't know,
say
Anya,
he's trying to
she's always
invade
like,
Ukraine
yeah, then
so
why do
that
Why not just do this? And I'm like, I didn't think of
what's it
that.
called?
so that he wants to like
It's
overthrow
like,
the government
when
in the
dealing with
Ukraine,
Anya, it's
basically
you have,
like that.
for example, you
And
have a
he
math
invade
problem,
he invade Ukraine,
2 times 3,
and then
then Anya was
the war has displaced more than half of Ukraine's children and a quarter of the overall Ukrainian population. So basically around 2.5 million children had to
Why you don't
relocate
just 2 times
inside
3?
Ukraine because
Why have
it wasn't
2
safe.
2?
And then
Yeah.
more than 1.8
Okay.
million have
Onia's not
crossed,
here. We do not speak of her anymore.
have went out of the
Charismatic and
country
inspiring. Am I, Jessica?
and
I don't know.
became refugees.
Yeah,
And
you're charismatic and inspiring.
Those are
I
like
don't
for
know,
the
this-
children and
I think
younger
that all of this,
people.
like the efficient and
younger people,
energetic
children.
self-confidence,
Okay,
strong will, strategic,
and 3.7 million
thinker,
people
and
have fled
charismatic and
Ukraine,
inspiring.
according to
They're
the
all
UN
very-
Refugee
they
Agency,
all
and the United
resonate
States
very
pledged
well
to accept
with
up to
your
100,000 Ukrainians
wow,
and
thank
other
you.
displaced
They're
I should be
supposed
more
to be
fleeing the
self-confident.
conflict in Ukraine. And then
I always
I say
relate
100,000
charismatic
Ukrainians and
with
other
sarcastic
displaced
for
people
some
fleeing
reason.
the conflict in Ukraine. That's
But yeah, I
that's
suppose
I don't know
you're-
if it's the
little,
same,
don't you think?
yeah.
I guess you're both.
100,000 only
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
when there's
Okay.
3.7 million
Me,
people.
my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
And
is
then
based on the
NATO
same
and
website
G7
as just
allies
now.
discuss troop
Adventure
presence in
strengths.
Eastern Europe,
Charming.
more weapons for Ukraine and Russian
Okay.
sanctions.
Sensitive to
But
others.
essentially,
Which
Europe,
means that adventurers easily relate to others' emotions,
his
helping
what's it
them
called?
to establish harmony and
The Russian
goodwill and
president's
minimize
purpose was
conflict.
to
Minimize
quote
conflict.
overthrow the
Probably not.
Yeah.
government of Ukraine.
I feel like,
But basically,
for
something that
example,
he has
if,
accomplished,
somebody told me,
but he didn't
handwriting
intend
is
to,
bad. And
was
not in
where
a bad
Europe
way.
have
I'm
unified
just giving
to
you,
help
like, some
support Ukraine
constructive
through the
criticism,
attacks
and then
of
I'll be
Russia.
like, you hate my handwriting? So you hate
Yeah, I
me?
think that's it.
How
That
dare
is,
you?
like,
And
one
then I will
month
like
in
spark
from
the conflict.
issue.
Oh.
And then 2 minutes later,
I
we're already
have a
sitting
lot of
on the
opinions
opposite
about this
sides of the
war,
table. Sorry,
but I'm not going to state them
I'll already
because
be upset.
draw your own
Imaginative.
conclusions and also get
Being
reliable
so
sources.
aware of others' emotions,
But
adventure,
yeah,
personalities,
just
use
know
creativity
that,
and insight to craft bold
oh my
ideas
gosh,
that
the
speak
war
to
needs
people's
to
hearts.
stop.
While it's hard
And
to explain this
that
for you on a resume,
I
this vivid imagination
hope that
and exploratory
as many people as
spirit
possible
help
in Ukraine can stay
adventurers
safe
in
or
unexpected
get to a
ways.
safe space.
It's all
And-
very vague.
And
I wonder
yeah,
if they're making it very vague in order for us to resonate with
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
know?
I mean, pretty much. I mean,
shall
there's
we
like
move
8
on
billion
to
people
better
in the
news?
world. No,
So,
there's only
this
16
week,
personality types.
like last week,
Also, yours is like very
a first of its
artistic and
a
creative.
first of its kind scheme launched to save rhinos.
Completely opposite to
so
the career
basically,
that I want.
South Africa's
Okay.
black rhinos
Next,
are
passionate.
endangered,
Beneath
right?
adventures,
And
quiet shyness.
Basically, there's
beats
this
an
conservation
intensely feeling
initiative
heart. When
that
people with
could
this
help
personality type are
to
caught up in something
turn the tide.
exciting and interesting, they can leave everything
The scheme
else
was
in
launched
dust.
by the World Bank, and basically there are a bunch of
That's weird
corporate
because I don't
finance
have anything
people
that I'm currently
that
passionate
invested
about.
money,
Besides sleeping and eating.
$150 million into a 5-year rhino
Curious.
bond,
Ideas
quote,
are
rhino
well
bond,
and good, but
and
adventurers
basically
need to
this
see
bond
and
will
explore for themselves
fund
whether
for
the ideas
rhino
ring true.
protection, and the
revolving
investors will
the
get a
sciences may
return
seem
on
a
their
poor
money
match
if
for
the
their
population
traits.
grows. So after 5 years,
What?
they will also receive their investment back.
Work revolving around the
and-
sciences may seem
Yeah,
a poor match.
it
for
will be
their
covered by
traits.
donors,
Oh yeah,
and that money will be
I need to
covered by
retake this
donors.
test.
If the numbers
Sorry,
drop, however,
I was too
investors
busy
may lose their money.
Trying to pronounce all
And
of
the scheme
words
basically
correctly.
is a new approach to conservation financing because
I'm taking this
it,
MBTI test again and
it doesn't
making sure
really
that
risk
I get the correct result.
investors and
Work
allows the
revolving around the sciences may seem a
Oh,
poor match for their
it passes
traits,
the risk
but a
to
bold,
investors
artistic, and
and
humanistic
allows
vision
donors
is often
to
exactly
pay
what research
for
needs to move forward.
um,
If adventurers
successful
are given the
conservation
freedom
outcomes.
they need to do so.
we're skipping this point.
And it just
Anyways.
remains to be seen to what extent investors will be
Adventurers
willing
are
to
able
take the
to show
risk.
their creativity in tangible ways
And
with
another one
stunning
is
beauty. Whether writing a song, painting an emotion, or
blind,
presenting a statistic in
and
a graph, adventurers have a way
unrelated
of visualizing
animal
things
news,
that
but
resonates with their audience.
different.
You have
A
very
blind
nice
eel
drawing
was found
skills.
living in the grounds of a school for blind children,
When have
and
I ever
is
drawn
a new
for you?
species,
But okay.
basically, that
What?
scientists
No, for
introduced.
your personal project
to the
and,
world
like, in
this
visual
week.
arts in like
And
grade 8,
I don't know.
9.
I mean, it's
They're
a cool
good.
looking
too
little
late now. I'm
eel.
taking biochemistry.
I guess it's
Yeah.
good news
So-
because new thing
I
You
guess
know
it
what?
just
Really
proves
the
that I'm,
water
like a more like
among a
visual
lot.
person.
Yeah,
Like if you
Can't eels
if you
kill
give
us or
me-
something?
I'm
This
not
one's
a
really
good-
small.
What's it called?
The
Like, if
Mumbai,
it's
okay,
English
the Mumbai
ASL
blind
and you
eel
give
was
me,
found in a
like,
well at a school for
A
blind
paper
children in India.
and it's, like,
Other
full
notable
of
discoveries
weird,
include a fish with a
complicated
visible
words, and I read
brain.
it, I won't be able to understand unless you like
pictured.
show
The
me.
the one in the picture, the
Show
small
me
one,
what it
is
means.
the fish with the visible brain and a killer stingray.
Okay, weaknesses.
Okay.
Go.
So
Okay.
Killer stingray?
Weaknesses. Stubborn
wait,
and
let me search what a
dominant.
killer stingray
Why
is.
is dominant a weakness?
There's plenty of zombie jokes
Stubborn.
You
here.
are way too dominant.
What do
in-
dyslexic
I
zombies
don't know,
eat?
Yes.
What?
I guess it relates to stubborn
Brian's.
because I'm not saying this is you, but based on the words, dominant means that you like force yourself on to something. I mean, like
Other people? Okay, hold on.
you force your ideas.
Okay,
and
sometimes stubborn and dominant. Sometimes all this confidence and willpower can go too far,
What do you
and
call
commanders
a
are
row of
all too
zombies?
capable of digging in their heels, trying to win every single debate and pushing their
What?
vision and theirs alone.
A deadline.
My mom would agree with this.
Why was I thinking
I
of
would
like
agree
a
with this too.
Zumba line for some reason?
Okay, sure.
Like zombie.
Zombie
Okay,
line.
the next one is intolerant. It's
Why is
my
it
way
never
or
wise
the
to
highway.
let a zombie cross
That's
the road
funny.
alone?
That's funny
alone?
now. I'm gonna use that now.
Why?
People with the commander
or the
personality
highway?
type.
It might not have eyes.
It's my way or the highway. I think it's like
Oh no.
it's my way or you're going to the highway.
Why?
To-
What did the zombie pour
I
on
guess that
People
relates
with
to
the commander-
stubborn.
her dinner?
Yeah. People with
What?
the commander personality
Gravy.
type are notoriously unsupportive of any idea that distracts from their primary goals, and even
don't get
more
it.
so of ideas
Grave.
based on emotional considerations.
Oh.
What? Okay, commanders won't hesitate a second to make that fact clear to those around
These
them.
Okay,
puns are
this-
so
I feel like
punny.
last
They're
emotional
stupid.
considerations, I would consider them. Okay,
Where should
because
people go in case the zombies
I
decide
myself
to
am
rise?
a very emotional person,
Where?
and if you're like
The retirement home.
genuinely like
Because no one
I don't
there
wanna
is
go
gonna
this way
have
because,
teeth to take a bite at you.
Oh.
of something
Oh
valid.
yeah. I wonder what
situation.
happens to elder
Yeah,
zombies.
and I'd be like,
They can't
Okay.
bite
I don't know.
you,
Maybe.
and then
and
we
they scar you, and
is
then
what I
they
like to think.
slobber
yeah,
their
yeah,
blood.
If you cross out
onto
the
your
emotional
scratch.
situation part,
What did
Yeah, you're
the
in
ghoul call the zombie's
I mean,
father
I'm not
when
debating
he
what,
left
I
the
guess.
car at
I-
home?
Okay, I guess so, but like,
What?
Yeah,
The Walking
okay.
Dead.
Intolerant. I
Amazing.
like the TOK story last time. Basically, these guys didn't work in my
Okay.
group, and then only 2 people worked.
We
in my
should
group,
end.
And I
Wait,
told the
I
teacher,
have more.
and then the teacher made them.
The zombie worked for
do a
years to
different
win this
PPT.
prize.
So like,
He
'cause they didn't
showed
do
real
anything in my
dedication.
PPT, or our group's PPT. So I was like, yeah,
So
no,
we
you're not gonna present
are
my
going.
work.
We always say this every time, but we
Yeah, that's
are going
exactly,
to
I was
try
pissed
to
because so for my
upload the
TLK
podcast every
presentation- wait, was
one
it TLK?
every week.
Or was it
I doubt
was
it
EE.
will happen though.
EE. For
You
my
can
EE
listen to us
presentation,
on
there were 5 people in the
YouTube,
group,
and
only
it's
2
called
people, including me,
Podcastination, the pod.
only me and another person who had to
And
do the who did
you
the work.
can.
So,
we have a
we
social
already
media
did
page
actually-
on Instagram.
We have specific
the
parts, so
username
imagine there's like 5 parts. and
Podcastination,
we
the
each
pod,
did
where we
one
search,
part, so that means
where
3
we
other parts
talk
for 3 other
about
people. But then
where
they
we
didn't do
show our
anything,
updates
and,
and
the
whether
teachers
we
had
have
last
posted
minute
or
that,
not.
we already had to start
And
presenting, so we had to last
I
minute
think
finish
that's
all
it.
those 3 parts.
That's the outro.
Yeah, so we put our names on the front page.
Okay.
Only 2 of us.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye. Bye.
I sent